ready.
You can barely see him over there.
All right, rolling.
They call him the Danish. Oh, Danish and O'Neill. Oh, they call him the Danish. Oh, Danish and O'Neill.
That's us in studio with us. If you're watching on video, you already know. Surprise guest. Well, we said it last week, so it's not that surprise. John Little, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe who knows when you'll be back.
It's his final appearance on the Danish and O'Neill podcast.
Not because he's leaving. It's because he's going to do something crazy.
Because let's be honest, you guys kicked me off the show. You won't allow me back.
Something happened where you said, I heard secondhand, some woman that you were trying to court heard some of your podcast material and got you a bit of hot water, and you said you were taking a hiatus.
Well, I wasn't courting her.
You
humped her.
I was humping her for a long time.
Were you engaged?
For how long?
I don't know.
Is this the lady that may or may not serve pies?
No.
David Taylor?
Not, okay. No, David Taylor doesn't serve pies. He promises pies being served, and then they never show up.
John, we need to break off this tryst. You've said some outlandish things. I have never.
So you think that the show cock-blocked
Did you guys ever get a pie?
Yeah, we went out to eat.
You have to go to a restaurant where he smuggles it in.
Here's the thing. We went to a Mexican restaurant where you order at the counter. And when we sat down, David Taylor, underneath his chair, pulled out a tinfoil pie-shaped device, set it on there, and it was a full pie.
What's weird is I never saw him pull it out. So next thing I know, there's just a pie on the table. Yeah. And I thought the guy was doing pie sleight of hand tricks.
You went to the restroom? Or you just
I was like maybe looking down at my food. I don't know what I was doing.
There was a sign that said BYO pie.
Then he's like, would you guys like a slice of apple pie?
Yeah, and then when the people came to bring us our food, we had to hide it.
Where were you?
Hide the pie, quickly, they're coming.
Where were you? Where'd you eat?
Place
somewhere
in Pasadena. I don't know the name of it.
What kind of food was it?
It was Mexican food.
But it was like Mexican diner almost.
So you brought out the pie, they didn't say anything?
We were in like the back corner.
You can't bring in your own pie,
no, we
sir.
hid the pie.
On your seat?
Yeah. We
in a booth?
When they showed up, we slathered it in Tapatio.
We said, do you have an extra long tablecloth? And you had to go underneath the table to chow down on some pie.
Yeah, he's like, oops, I dropped my wallet down there. And then he just went down there, took 2 bites.
Did you guys really get a pie?
Yeah,
or are you fucking with me?
No, that's real.
I have not gotten a pie.
And you said yes to it.
What?
You said you wanted a pie, right?
Yes.
You're not just expecting.
You know how many times I've said yes to his fucking pie?
Yeah, you asked a lot.
Yeah.
Here's the
for
thing.
2 years, he's been promising a fucking apple pie and had brought it.
Danish, does anyone in your family enjoy pie? I'll bring you pie. I'm like, I don't know. I think we're good.
Dude, here's the thing.
I don't believe you guys. I think you're in on this sick joke.
No, after we were done,
so he does bring pies.
Yes, and then he tried to give it to Renazizi, who was staying in a hotel. He goes, "Why don't you take this to your family in the hotel room?" And he goes, "David, I don't have a refrigerator or anything." He's like,
it'll keep. Put it on the bathtub.
They'll enjoy it.
Put it on ice in the bathtub.
Yeah, he promised me a pie about 6 times.
2 years ago.
Oh yeah, easily.
Said he's made COVID. Said he's made 50 plus. He said he's really refined his pie.
And every one of them he threw in the garbage afterwards.
Did you guys eat the pie? Did you like the pie?
I did not have
pie.
it.
I had pie. I had the pie.
It's good.
It's good pie.
He had a crumbled piece. He really fucked up.
Yeah, it was
serving.
like it wasn't really a pie. It was more of a stew, more like apple pie stew.
He nailed the second slicing. The second piece always comes out easier. He's got it down to his side.
It's an acquired taste.
I was surprised he didn't take the piece he tried to give O'Neill and just threw it down on the floor.
Here's the thing.
So is it more of a mush, a pudding?
No, it's not an acquired taste. It's just it's very difficult to acquire it to your plate.
Yeah,
because you have to dump it. He's like, by the way, you need more juice. He tilted the pie sideways. He's like, you need extra juice.
He took out a plastic. He was siphoning it. Took a plastic hose. He was spitting it on top of O'Neill's
He
piece.
did pull 2 oysters and a shrimp out of it.
That's from my dinner. That's from jambalaya.
That's a different meal altogether.
Jambalaya apple pie.
They're different slices.
It's jambalaya. That's what he's serving.
I've come up with a new thing. I'm moving to New Orleans.
You and he?
Crawfish.
Did you ask him if he wanted to move with you? Because, okay, first of all, you're leaving.
You're leaving town.
Yep.
And you found another apartment near a Buco de Beppo to move to, right?
Is this true?
Is that true?
It's false. That's
false.
Fake news. That's fake news.
Where are you moving? You said you don't know. You don't know.
Unknown.
Are you just driving?
Parts unknown.
You just driving anywhere?
My grandma's house is empty. She's bedridden. My mom's wiping her ass at home.
Okay.
Wait, she's empty, or she's in the bed?
No.
She's in
My
your
grandma
house.
is at my mom's house.
So you're doing a
Okay.
trade.
And my mom is kind enough to wipe her ass every day.
So your
She's a
mom
good
said,
person.
John, I'm doing that. You deserve the house.
So I'm going to go to the house.
Are you going
and
to squat?
Figure it out.
Are you going to squat
I'm
in
going to
it?
clean up the house.
No, what you
I'm going to
should
get
do-
all the shit and throw
Don't
it out.
tell them you're coming.
75 years of bullshit. I'm going to chunk out into the trash.
No. You squatter law.
John,
if you can go undetected for 6
Guy's
years,
always got an
that's
angle.
your house.
He comes from a long line of attorneys. He's a fucking scumbag. He's always looking for an angle.
I'm trying to help you out.
John, you better not blindly throw. This lady may have some heirlooms. You may not want to throw everything. What if there's coins?
I'm
or-
going to have to get approval
Are you going
for all.
to?
No, but
Are you
some of
gonna
it might be
sleep?
valuable.
My uncle's a CEO and he's in charge.
Yeah.
And,
Don't over-
Was CEO of the family?
of the company.
CEO
And the family.
CEO of the house.
Wait, are you sleeping in her bed? Because she's
That's a good. I can't do that.
She's been dumping.
She has
her
spare
pants
beds I
in
can
there.
go,
Or she's look at.
Yeah.
She must be super wealthy. She has spare beds.
Yeah, she has spare beds.
What if you?
Johnny, get one of the spare bedrooms out of the garage.
What if
She
you
grew
wake
up in the
up?
Dust Bowl. She doesn't talk like that.
What if you-
She's from Oklahoma.
What if you wake up?
Johnny? Johnny?
Oh, Johnny, come on in here. What if you wake up and she's just in the house, fully healthy, making eggs, but then you wake up in the morning,
What?
she's gone.
Film
I guess I got to find a new plan.
What if she's fully healthy and she's on OnlyFans?
Well,
Oh,
then we
geez.
need to find the miracle worker that brought her legs
No,
back.
you say I need a cut. You're
Cut
like,
of what?
The money from the OnlyFans. You're like, I'm not.
My
Uncle.
grandma doing OnlyFans?
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Are you guys going to cut this shit out right now? We're not going to talk about my grandma and her titties on OnlyFans. We're not doing
What
it.
if you did?
Have some respect,
Grandma,
goddammit. She was in the Great Depression, went through a World War, Dust Bowl.
Wait, what World War in America?
Two.
The big,
World War II.
the
She's
big-
old. She's 95 years old.
She
wait,
fought in it.
was
She took down Hitler.
Was she in America during World War II? She wasn't in a World War. She was
Her husband was.
What did he do?
The other one was a pilot. He was on the ground, I
Oh,
guess.
she had multiple husbands.
No, the other grandpa was a
Have you ever
pilot.
thought about doing grandma grandson porn?
Oh Jesus!
Man.
He just told
I'm
me.
out. I'm out. I'm walking.
He's moving right now. He's dry. He's got his car packed.
Wait till your new beau listens to this one.
Let's talk about your Nazi grandfather and the grandmother. What kind of crazy sex they had.
No, that's probably wild shit. Put that helmet on with a spike on
So
it.
what happened? Let's get back to this
Put a
lady.
dildo on the end of that spike.
This lady. Let's get back to this lady you're with. What happened? What did she hear? What happened?
She
you
was
just-
confused on timelines, I think.
Okay.
She heard you guys talking about previous women I had sexual encounters with throughout the years.
That's happened to
She
me.
was upset about a lady that was like 12 years. You could
Lady
talk about somebody 12 years ago.
Lady may not be alive still.
Right, I don't even know anything about
Was
her.
it the lady, the real estate lady? Do you remember the woman?
What?
Do you remember the woman when you were going through a bit of a slump? Basically, your dust bowl. Your pussy dust bowl.
What year was this? Do you
This
remember?
was when you
lived near a miniature golf course.
and you had the lady drop you off at the grocery store while she was leaving.
Oh, no. That lady was,
She
that
came
was a
over-
one-time thing.
She came over no underpants, under a dress, I believe.
That's because she couldn't find underpants that
Oh,
fit her.
those were the dark days of Plenty of Fish.
Were they dark days?
2010-ish or
Are you saying there
somewhere around 9.
there was not indeed plenty of fish?
There were plenty of everything.
But not
Anything
good.
you wanted.
Sometimes they weren't fish.
That's where the borscht came from. A lot of them came from the Plenty of Fish.
Johnny, you don't watch what I watch. You respect
That
my
was the
TV.
heyday of internet dating.
Do you think that Plenty of
least
the
for
Fish
me.
is the bottom of the barrel as far as dating
It's like
goes?
shooting plenty of fish in a
this
barrel.
was 12 years ago, and it wasn't top-notch then.
So you're saying it is? It goes.
I don't
Does it
even know
now
what it
go
is now. I don't know.
Craigslist then Plenty of Fish?
I don't know. I'm not even on them. I couldn't tell you. I'm not
Oh,
done.
you quit. You're on the
Yeah,
wagon.
Yeah, I'm celibate.
Would you do that?
Haven't
Juice?
had sex in a while.
Congrats.
Whoa.
6 months or more.
Is that? Are you trying to have sex with somebody outside California now?
No.
You're just done.
I'm a monk.
You're like Doug Stanhope. He doesn't have sex.
He doesn't. I thought he had a lady.
He does, but he went on Stern like years ago. He's like, nah, I don't really care.
Do you think he's changed his stance?
Low
since then?
T. I think it's low T.
Do you have low
I might.
testosterone?
I don't care anymore.
Let me kick you in the nuts. Get it? That's how you produce more.
It's like jump starting the
I
lawnmower.
think chopping wood does that. Doing manly shit.
Is that
Changing
why you're getting
alternators,
out?
stuff like that.
Are you leaving California so your dick will work?
Yeah, I'm going to go build a porch and my fucking T levels are going to go
you're like,
up. I'm going to start fucking women again.
I'm ready to fuck. Yeah,
see in person.
let's go.
I'm ready to fuck.
But you said one wasn't southern enough. And now you don't like that is too much. So you want
Do
one in
yours
the middle.
again? Do it again?
Yeah, I built a porch. My dick's hard. My dick's rock fucking hard.
You guys make me sound like I'm missing.
I closed my eyes. I thought it was you talking.
My IQ's about average. You're making it like Forrest Gump.
You're higher than average. You know what average IQ people talk like?
John, you're off the charts.
Yeah. You're autistic.
What's the highest you can go? Anybody know?
No. Look
What's
at
the highest recorded? 180?
Tommy Morris is high as he can go.
180 something I thought was the highest
180?
in Guinness.
Really?
But it's fucking ridiculous.
Have you ever tested yours?
Highest
I had to
score
have it
is
tested 'cause they thought I was
263.
Retarded.
Yeah, I thought I was retarded.
263 is the highest.
What scale are they using?
That's a robot.
That's the Richter.
That is
His name's the
His
Richter.
name's Aaron.
Aaron Richter.
What? I've never heard of a 263. The highest I heard in Guinness was like 184.
Wait, this says 300. I think 300 is the top you can
No,
go.
because Einstein was 160 on a certain IQ scale.
This says William James Sidis has got a 300.
And he's got it.
Oh, no.
Also,
It says he bowled a 300.
okay.
My bad. He was the youngest guy to go to Harvard. He had twice the score of Einstein. A
old was
150.
he?
A mere 150. They must have changed the scale, though.
Yeah,
How old was
there's
he?
no way.
At Harvard?
Yeah.
Oh, they said he was
8 months old.
He wasn't walking. Yeah, he's crawling in. He was in a little jumper in class.
Seriously, guys, how old was he? People
like,
are going to want to know.
William, please stop crying during class.
All you hear is the swing and the music playing, the baby swing.
He claims he can speak in 25 languages.
Okay.
He's like C-3PO.
I like how he claims, but he's like, I'm not going to show any of that, guys.
yeah.
I'll show you two of them.
John, you're chugging that water. You're almost out of water.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I'll pee, probably.
You wearing a diaper?
That's like California.
Yeah, I am.
Almost out
You're
of
not allowed to
water.
leave. Once you're in the chamber, you can't get out.
I can't.
What kind of show do you do where people just go ahead, I'm going to take a break, I'll be back?
Every one of your shows before you got all highfalutin in here with tuxedos in a studio. That's what.
That's not
I
true.
can't even lay
We
down.
never
here.
took a
I
break.
used to lay down.
If you leave-
I'd walk away and go piss while you guys would chat
not true.
sometimes.
If
I
you
gotta go
leave,
piss. And you go, well, we'll
Bill
keep it
Burr
going.
gets alerted at home, and he comes in with a Singapore cane, and he whips us for every guest that leaves the room.
Is that made of bamboo? What's a Singapore cane?
It's made of what they use in Singapore.
Still the same one that they hit that kid who spit gum on the ground in like 1990s. Do you remember that?
He deserved it.
They caned the bottom of his feet.
Some white guy went over there, thought he could spit
You
his gum
remember
out
this?
like he was in America. They whipped him.
Oh, yeah, and they lashed him like 40, 50 times?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like, welcome to Singapore, you piece of shit.
When they arrested him for spitting his gum out, he grabbed his dick and was like, suck this. And they're like, 3 more bottom of the feet
I heard
lashings.
when you get off the plane there, they give you a couple lashes just like as a welcome.
Yeah,
like the Hawaiian
yeah.
leg.
Get you
Just a couple whips.
around the neck.
Welcome aboard.
They actually
I'm ready to see some sights. Okay.
To see Holtzman there get.
Can you imagine that? You would see nothing but tourists fucking barely walking. They're like, bottom of my feet hurt.
It'd be wheelchairs. They're like, sorry, we're out. You gotta crawl.
No, those little rascals. John, first of all, where are you? You have no idea where you're heading.
He's
I'm
heading
going to Oklahoma.
He's heading to grandma's.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
What's
you
your
are
grandma's
gonna-
name?
Madeline.
Helen.
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 Grandma Helen's. So we'll give the address out on a later episode so you guys can
Yeah,
go
I
visit
can,
John.
I can post it online if you want.
Where does she live? Exactly.
In Oklahoma City.
We want people who are along that route because you're driving, right?
Yeah.
We want
Driving there? Yeah.
listeners. We're going to do have John visit your house
No,
contest.
have them on the side of the highway holding up signs.
I'll do
going-
it if they're on the way. I'm not going more than 15
Will
miles
you
all the
alert
way.
us when you leave? Because we want people to put up signs that say, "Go, John Little, go!
Go, John.
Go to Grandma's." You're literally like Little Red Riding Hood. You're the modern day Little Red Riding Hood. You're going to Grandma's house.
Over the river and through the woods.
I'm the wolf, O'Neill.
Oh shit!
Did you say the wolf? What are you, Frank Fritz?
There's a
Mike
wolf in Little Red Riding Hood, isn't there?
What the hell's calling me?
Isn't the wolf like he wants to eat her?
Pronounce it with an L.
Wolf. Wolf.
Wolf.
Woof.
Wolf.
Woof.
Wolf.
Woof.
Wolf.
Hoof?
Wolf.
Hole.
What'd I say? Wolf. Wolf.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do for work,
I didn't know
John? You retired?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, are you retired?
Is this a retirement party?
It could be.
It might be.
You know, I'm thinking I might end up in Dallas area.
Okay.
Here's what I think.
Dallas
you go
buyers.
to Grandma's house, you spend the next 2 years digging up the backyard to see if she buried money,
But-
so that you can retire.
But you wear her
Like a bulldozer?
You wear her clothes to throw the neighbors off.
Ah,
you wear
yes.
her gown
Do I need a permit to
No.
dig holes?
No.
You dig them at night. No. You sleep all day and you dig all night.
You say, hey, tornadoes. You didn't hear about the tornado that ravaged my backyard, dug these holes?
You're like,
Building a storm shelter.
hey,
What do you want?
I'm going for broke. I think she buried some money down here.
Do you think you find anything? Like maybe some old jars of food? How long she lived there?
Oh, 50
Oh,
years?
so yeah, she's
What
been-
about your grandpa's...
Maybe longer.
What about your grandpa's peg leg from the war?
A peg leg. I don't come from a long line of pirates. I'm not quarter pirate.
He was in the war. He was a pilot.
He didn't lose any limbs or fingers. Or
I thought he was on a ship. Pirate ship in the World War II.
doing a show for the sailors.
But I'm going to sit there. I'm going to gather my thoughts.
Oh, because you've been gathering your thoughts for 20 years in L.A.
He needs a different location.
What happened?
The air.
I'm
The air.
stagnating.
Did you spill them all of a sudden? You got to regather them?
You had your whole life to think things over. What are a few more minutes going to do you now?
He's moving to grandma's
Shining.
to find himself.
Are you going to sit on her front porch and yell at school kids that cut through your
If I
yard?
have to, yeah.
Gran
Somebody's got to
Torino.
enforce shit around there.
Gran Torino starring John Little.
These
Yeah,
li-
he's like, stay away from my Toyota Corolla. It's called Grand Corolla.
I remember when this neighborhood was all white. Get off my lawn. You're like, John, your voice has really changed in Oklahoma.
And then some Asian kids go in your garage and they're like, is that a 2014 Toyota Corolla under that?
Get your fucking hands off my converter.
It has Bluetooth. A backup camera.
So what are you just going to, that's your plan. You got to find yourself at grandma's.
Hey,
Well, there's conflicting John Littles inside me on what I want to do. They're
What are-
battling it out.
what are they
right now.
saying?
I don't know. The strongest John Little will win, and we'll do that.
But can't tell us what any of them are thinking?
Go to Dallas.
Okay, that's what
Continue
one,
comedy.
That's what one John Little thinks.
continue
get
doing
a-
comedy?
Yeah.
You know, can I have a suggestion? You have a backup camera on your car.
Sure do.
You could shoot YouTube videos using that. You just put it in reverse, stand behind it, put some blocks against the wheels, and then
I say no
record
block.
yourself.
I say no
no
block.
blocks. So you're walking backwards.
or
Little jackass.
No, you teach yourself to skate backwards. You have a driver and you do a special in reverse.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Hook a wagon on the back.
I picked my nose one day, put a booger on the end, and walked around in public to see if anybody'd say nobody
on the
said
end of
shit.
your nose?
Yeah, right on the end. Nobody said
So you were
shit.
testing society?
Yes.
See if they were still kind?
Yep.
And no one did
Nobody
it?
said a fucking thing.
Why would they? I think that makes them polite. They're like, oh,
You,
no,
also, you also have the look, like now with this haircut, you look like
I might-
Michael Douglas from Falling Down. Like you would kill someone if they said something to you.
Possibly.
You have kind of a flat top.
You look like Michael Douglas from Falling Down, only less successful because he quit a job that he was at for a long time. He walked away. He had a briefcase.
Did I come here to get roasted?
It's a
And
going
make
away
fun of?
party.
We have a new term for it. We do it to DeWitt. It's called micro roasting.
Micro.
It adds up over time.
It's called the roast by 1,000 cuts.
If you had a briefcase, you could definitely be him.
Yeah, we don't majorly roast you. We slow.
You've been roasting me the whole time
It's
I've
slow,
known you.
it's slow roasting.
What's the difference?
Slow roasting.
You're on the rotisserie.
Yeah, we're not going to burn you.
You're on the comedy rotisserie.
You're going to be
right
nice
now.
and tender when you leave.
You won't even know you're being cooked.
You'll smell it. What's that smell? Ah, it's nothing. Just keep spinning it around.
Okay, so you're going to gather your thoughts. How long do you think gathering your thoughts will take at your grandma's
2
house?
months tops.
It's 2 months.
She still have furniture?
Sure, it's all.
So it's all there.
Yeah, it's all
Are
there.
you getting rid of it or are you keeping it?
They're probably going to sell the house. I'm going
Oh,
to
so
help.
that-
I'm actually helping
Oh,
them.
you're okay.
do
What if they
shit
sell
like
it from under you and it's like 2 weeks in?
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Was it last week or the week before?
I got a little.
We have an
little money.
idea for you. There was somebody who moved into a chick's attic that he was obsessed with. He broke in the night and
Yeah.
lived in her attic.
What is this?
You could live in your grandma's attic.
Is this a
when they
story
sell
on the national
house.
news or somebody
Yeah.
you know?
No,
It was here. It was on this show.
It's newsworthy.
We broke it here first.
Guy stalked an OnlyFans lady, ended up in her attic.
How'd he find her?
Who knows?
Who has time to stalk? It's time consuming.
You who has time to sit around with their thoughts. Same guy.
I don't have the dedication. Though.
Well,
I have the time. I don't have the fucking
It's
dedication.
more the effort or the want to, I guess.
It's a lot of fucking work.
You got to really like somebody.
I don't like
I think-
anybody that much.
Yeah, well, so that's the thing. You would not.
But
you
he
wouldn't be
did
a good
what to her?
stalker.
What did he do to her? I missed
He lived in her attic, and then when she was sleeping, he would crawl down and then take pictures and film her.
Naked pics.
Jesus Christ.
But he's seeing the pics on OnlyFans. What does he need more?
He's a pervert, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, really?
How are we going to
John,
How are we
let's
going
give the
to break
benefit
into
of
the
the
mind
doubt
of a
here.
fucking pervert?
Let's give him the benefit
Why are
of the doubt.
people
He
buying
seems like a
feet
decent
pics?
guy.
They saw the feet pics already, and they want to buy more.
Like you said, feed pics.
Fucking feet.
You said feet. No,
dirty feet.
Ugh.
Here, I never understood the foot fetish. You pass up on the titty and the ass, and you go right to the feet.
I want to know if
Talk
these
to
guys,
Tarantino.
like if you have a foot fetish and you tell your lady, and she knows you have a foot fetish, are you allowed to look at feet out in public? Do you get
No.
yelled at like
Yeah.
tits and ass?
She makes you only go places where people have socks and shoes.
Well, I'll do you one better. If you have a foot fetish, going to the beach is like going to a nude beach.
yeah.
Everybody's feet are out.
They see aqua socks and they're like, "Oh, look at this!
That's
Play
like-
coy."
That's like walking by
hard to get. She'll take them off.
and seeing some chick's tits with some sand on them, just laying there. It's unbelievable. I would love to have a foot fetish.
So you get yelled at every time you look at a foot.
How do you?
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
How do you tell though your partner like this is what I'm? Because they have to accept it.
They probably end up sucking toes. They're constantly sucking toes or sticking
And then
their
after,
dick
like,
between the toes.
then after a year,
you
they're
like
like-
feet or something? Yeah.
Oh, baby.
They're like,
what gave it away?
You've been fucking.
Why do you always come on my feet? Always the feet.
Yeah.
You've been fucking my pinky toe for 3 years. You haven't touched my pussy.
I can't tell where anything is. It's dark. Like, but you always end up by my feet. I don't know.
This guy's got athlete's foot on his dick. That's what I always used to say about the foot job.
Athlete.
Running a big risk there.
Athlete's penis. You got to watch out.
So you guys don't care about the feet, right?
I'm not a feet guy.
Keep your socks on. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. Put
Chop-
on work boots.
Chop your feet off.
Wear ski boots. I don't give a fuck.
Feet have never come into play for me, even remotely.
There's 3 things I like, John. I like them titties. I like that ass. And I like that vagina.
You like the basic parts that everybody likes.
I'm a basic bitch.
He's a basic bed bitch.
So have anybody ever sucked your toes? Your toes.
Someone's
No.
sucking mine right now. I got a dog under here. It's Aaron's dog. I got peanut butter.
Cute dog, Aaron.
Right there.
Aaron's got a
I didn't even know
hose.
he's down there. He's down there licking peanut butter off his
Is
toes.
the dog here today?
It's
right
right
there.
under the table.
Oh, shit.
Licking his
Tickle-
fucking
hey,
feet right now.
Tickling me. Come on.
Where is he?
Peanut butter all over the fucking toes.
Jesus.
Holtzman gave me some of his dogs from his old dog catching days. He keeps them in keeps them in a jail in his house.
Some of the ones he liked too much to take to the pound.
He asked me if I wanted to do his podcast a while ago.
Oh, it's
you
a good
say?
time. It's they take scheduled breaks every like 10 minutes.
He wanted to know my vax status. I agreed to it. And he goes,
Uh-oh.
"Are you vaccinated?" I go, I can't tell you.
He's an American
I don't
patriot.
divulge that information.
What,
It's all private.
Private medical information.
And I don't have to tell you.
Did he get upset?
He goes, "Well, I guess we'll do this when this all clears up then."
You know what they're asking now? They're asking your HIV status when you're going to grocery stores.
You're checking for AIDS?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to check a box.
They really, it opened Pandora's box knowing you're vaxxed.
So you got to get a daily AIDS test?
Yeah, you got to come with a negative HIV test.
It's by Theranos. I just finished The Dropout on Hulu.
It's good.
Hello, everybody. That's how the woman started talking.
Had you seen the documentary on HBO?
I haven't. I saw
Well,
though.
I
I
rewatched
watched an
it after
interview.
I finished
I saw an
it.
interview of her
It's fantastic.
talking, and they have a clip of her coming out of the voice.
She's a psycho.
Who?
She's a sociopath.
Elizabeth Holmes. She started Theranos, which was a pharmaceutical company, but it was like all these lies.
Oh, yes. Wasn't there a Netflix?
It's a Hulu. Oh, no, it was HBO doc.
There's an HBO doc from like
Yeah, I watched
3-4 years ago.
She's a real scam
And
artist.
do you remember when she
Lying
went to
sack of shit.
literally a week before her company was literally folding up? She went to Burning Man with her new boyfriend.
Dude, that guy is a hotelier. They live
Yeah.
in a $135 million house.
Did
her
you
and
see
this guy.
the
Wait, she
Twinder-
lives in that? I thought she was in
Tinder-
house arrest in like a $14 million.
She just had a
house.
baby, like
Yeah, you know why she had a baby?
to try to make herself seem human.
Oh, no, to lower her the amount of time she's going to go to jail because they don't give pregnant women or women. She was pregnant on the stand to make herself look more sympathetic, and it's proven that they don't give women who have young children. They don't give them that much jail time.
I would have brought in an OBGYN. I'm like, you're a known liar. Let's get this. Let's check. I want to check for sure.
You gonna pull it out of the womb?
Yeah, I'm just gonna look. Open them up. Open it
Real.
up.
It's real.
I would have had quadruplets. I would have got that IVF, and I would have made sure that they gave me triplets.
How
or
much time does she
quadruplets.
do? She gets sentenced.
No,
Did she
still
shit?
waiting for her ex-boy toy, Sonny Gamani. Is that his name?
Sonny
Boy toy?
Buwani?
He's a boy toy.
Ex. He was like way older than her.
Abs and whatnot,
they're getting the
chiseled.
jury together as we speak, and so as soon as he's sentenced, I think they're going to sentence her.
Because they want to see, because I think he's going to sell her down the river, which he should. 'cause
Yeah, he
she started it, and then she brought him in a few years later.
blames him. Like, he did it all.
That's
I
a
don't
great
know.
gig, boy toy.
Well, he was also. Yeah, he also,
You could have been a boy toy.
I am still.
Dude, you know what you need to do for a job? You got to
Oh,
do one of
God.
these WeWorks
This mother
or this Theranos. All you have to do is be charismatic enough to sell here's what you need to sell old white ladies on this to get them to invest. Because she was selling old white men.
What am I selling?
You are selling any idea you have.
Selling your body.
They don't need to see a bottom line. These venture capitalists, they want to invest in a founder. That's it. The WeWork guy, it's totally bust, but they paid him $1.7 billion to leave the company. This is you. You can do this.
I don't think so.
It doesn't have to be a profitable
John,
company.
I'm not a scam artist.
Just think about it on the couch.
Aren't you?
Am I?
You're scamming your grab out of that house.
I'm not scamming shit. Never scammed anybody.
When's the last batch of pickles you made?
That was back in Burbank when I lived out here in Burbank.
Oh, you're done.
That was a long time
You're out
ago.
of the pickle game.
Hey, man, there's only so many fucking pickles you can eat. I was out of beef jerky in 2 months. I was just done with it.
Yeah, you made
Remember I
it-
gave you beef
Oh, yeah.
jerky? Was it good?
It was great.
Do you like beef jerky?
Is this like a pie? You gonna offer it to me? And I say yes.
I can't now. I gave away my dehydrator. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
This
You missed
guy
out.
said,
I can give you the recipe
Did you
if
put
you
it on Craigslist? Had a great many years making beef jerky with this dehydrator. Looking for a good home to pass this along to.
Who'd you give it to?
My brother.
Oh, you-
and he's yet to make beef
You say
jerky.
I bestow
just sitting
upon
in
you
the corner collecting dust.
The little
waste.
family dehydrator.
Isn't he in Oklahoma?
Yeah, he is.
So you could go over there technically and use it when you want.
I can take it back if I want.
The Little Brothers are back together. Meanwhile, on the Little Ranch, just some good old boy.
Brother, what are you doing today? You want
Brother-
to churn some butter with me?
Are you sure you want?
What is it? Old Plantation Johnny over here.
Are you sure you want to leave town? LA's never been hotter.
You know, what do you mean? Hotter is in weather? Or?
Well, I was at the grocery store the other night. I'm at the checkout. All of a sudden, there's a security guard who I did notice because she wanted to get the fucking
A female security guard?
handheld baskets. She's like, I got those in front of me while I was getting my stuff on the conveyor belt. Yeah, bigger lady. I see her fucking bolt to the door. This lady's got a duffel bag over the shoulder. She's trying to make it to the goal line of the door to get out. Right at the door, the automatic door's open. The security guard grabs the bag. They start having a tug of war. The lady's like, you can't, don't touch my bag. Get your hands off of it. And she's like, give me that bag. They're fucking pulling back and forth. The security guard overpowering her so easily. She's pulling her back into this lady won't let go of the bag. She's pulling her back into the store. As she's pulling her, she's unzipping the bag. Oh, what's this? Talking trash as she's unveiling every item. Wheat Thins? Oh, you're going to steal Wheat Thins? Throws it in the cart, berating this lady as she steals it. I've never seen
Who steals Wheat
a
Thins?
lopsided victory.
That is, look, if you're stealing, steal the bare
Those
necessities.
are so fucking horrible.
Dude,
Wheat Thins.
it was
Wheat Thins are great.
They're horrible.
But also,
It's
that's
like eating fucking wood.
that's an arrogant thief. You're gonna start taking Wheat Thins,
Dude, you can take $950 worth of shit. It's a misdemeanor. It's not a felony
She
anymore.
took a lot of deli meat, but I saw the lady left with her deflated
Get
bag.
steaks.
She let her keep the
Get the
bag.
steaks.
they let them go.
Yeah,
I'm shocked
usually
that
they just
she-
take it and go.
Normally, they don't even touch
They
it.
say just let him go, but this lady was like, not on my watch. And a customer right behind me was like, I saw she had some good stuff in there. And it was, that's all, they're always going for the good stuff.
Wheat Thins?
And the guy's like, I guess if you're going to steal, you're not going to steal it cheap. And then she goes, I looked, I said, Sargento? Oh, no. That's where she draws the line.
She's like, if you took Telemook, that's one thing.
She drew the line at Sargento.
Is it
Pissed her
true
off.
that she grabbed?
It was a lopsided, about 10-8 round.
Is it
How
true
long does
that
this last?
she grabbed a?
Good 2 to 4, like 2 minutes. It lasted
You
a
sat
while.
there and just watched
I
it
was
all?
like, this could get. I was like, should I do anything? I was like,
You're,
no, I'm not
you're
doing it.
scanning as this is all going?
I'm just sitting there laughing, loving
Any
it.
children with you? Your children are with you?
No, I'm alone. It's
Oh,
late
good.
at night.
Did she take anything off your conveyor belt and throw it at the lady like Crocodile Dundee?
I did it as a diversion. I got all my stuff for free. I was like, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, you go.
She's occupied. I'm running out.
I guess I don't have to scan these after all.
Dude, this lady was like, you would think she gets like a raise for every, but she gets nothing.
No.
She can get stabbed
No.
for that.
Yeah. Yeah, you shot her
Why?
worse.
There wasn't that much stuff. Just let the lady fucking
I would
grab
have.
it.
By the way, they throw away 10 times more than that. They should have just taken her to the bin where they throw everything away.
Well, I think
Just go have at it.
in this state, you can steal at least $950 a day if you wanted.
Yeah, but I
You can
saw a
make a
guy.
living doing
Maybe,
that.
maybe she was over her quota. She's like, no, you
I
already
know.
were here.
That's $1,000 worth of shit, and I know it.
Yeah, but when I was in Denver in February, by the way, I'll be back in Denver May 26th through the 29th at Denver Comedy Works South.
Oh, yeah.
But when I was
If
there,
you liked them then, you'll love them now. Denver Works Comedy Club. Ryan O'Neill's going to be headlining. Is that what we're doing?
yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Why wouldn't John's like, why would you promote a show you're going to be at? You fucking loser.
You want people watching you, O'Neill?
No, I saw a guy in REI. He had a bag.
REI, what was?
It's the outdoor place.
It's Ari's.
Oh, camping stuff.
Yeah, but that's
REI
expensive
shop.
shit.
REI.
REI Shafir.
But he walked out, and they followed him while they were on the phone.
Yeah.
Because they can't touch him.
Did he?
And he probably had. Oh, dude, he had a huge bag. And that shit could be worth thousands of dollars.
Tents.
You got a tent for $400. It's this big.
Spelunking ropes.
He needs a new tent for his house.
But they followed him, and they just kept walking behind him while they were on the phone with the police.
Yeah.
Because they can't touch him.
He's walking slowly. He's still walking.
He's heading. I don't know what direction.
Yeah. Let me look at my phone. It says take a left. Oh wait, that's my Waze.
But one of the cops was like, "Yeah, well,
They're like, yeah,
okay,
we're good."
Somebody a few years ago slammed on Sunset, slammed into cars, drunk driving, just hit like 5 cars.
Oh, they tell you to call. You call, they get mad.
I followed them.
They get mad.
Yeah, they don't do anything.
Dude, I told you about both the times I had mine. I had a guy on Los Feliz Boulevard hitting the curb. Sparks were flying off his rims. I called. They're like, well, where is he? And they're like, well, we got to transfer you. Dude, by the time I got to his apartment, he had pulled in. They finally got me somebody, and I go, it's too late now.
Well, this was Halloween night. The guy, I followed him for a while, and I saw 2 cops just sitting there looking at chicks. And I rolled down my window. I go, that guy just hit like 5 cars.
Like,
What guy? The guy right there turning left. And they went like that. Did you get his tag number? It's right there.
get in your car, fucking Poncherelli. Shut up.
Yeah, well, what color's the car?
Oh, God.
Fuck off, man. You don't
Yeah. Hey, keep staring at your puss.
collecting a check.
Do you know what I did?
They
for
deal with
that?
a lot of shit, though, out here.
Yeah, but you know what I did once? This lady blew a stoplight, almost hit this lady, almost hit me, then hit a telephone pole or a tree, and then backed up and then drove a half block down, pulled into a gated house. And I followed them, called the police. They showed up. They went there, knocked on. They're like, we don't know who was driving. Nothing we could do. So the next day, I put a note on their call box saying that my pregnant wife was in the car. When they did that, they almost hit us, and then I had to take her to the hospital because she was having stomach pains. Please call my phone.
Whose number did you give?
I gave
Comedy
her
store?
No, I gave her my number.
Should've given
Dude, they
Comedy Store.
called. You remember that in the car?
Yeah.
Dude, they were frantic. They're like, please tell us, let us know the status. We weren't drunk. All this shit.
Yeah, you weren't drunk.
I just let them
Come
hang
on.
for a while.
You went and killed them all.
Yeah. I
Every
was like,
one of
we're going to sue you. I said, we're going to sue you if we lose this baby.
There's certain streets in L.A., it's dangerous to park your car on the street.
Franklin Avenue.
Because of this.
Franklin Avenue is the most hit fucking street.
We're not in the
LA.
trenches, though. We're kind of on the outskirts. So.
A lot of cars have, they make like the bumper car, the rubber around the whole car. So they're
A
shielded.
lot of car break-ins,
Yeah,
like
especially
in-
now.
like in Hollywood.
We need that security guard
North
lady to
Hollywood.
work the streets, too.
As a prostitute.
Yeah, that's her night job.
We're like,
She was so pissed. They were as closer than me and John are, just staring into each other's eyes, yelling back and forth. It was a very bizarre
what was the lady
fight.
who stole? What was her defense?
Her just was like, "You can't touch my property. This is my bag." Like that sort of like, "These are my rights. Don't look in the bag." And the lady's like, "Oh, we did. Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't. Oh, you think you're gonna get out with it?" Slam it in the thing, dunk it on the cart in her face. Then every item, one by one.
Do you know what you need to do? You need to hire like a guy who's also a ninja. He's got a samurai sword.
You
so
want
when
me to
he
hire
sees
somebody,
you,
put somebody on
No,
staff,
this-
O'Neill?
This is at the grocery
Did you hear
store.
my story? I'm leaving
No,
with no job.
But if the guy is good with a samurai sword, all he does is cut the bottom of the bag as you're leaving, and all the goods spill out onto the ground.
It's tricky.
It's a great plan.
Tricky.
There's ninjas everywhere.
Tricky but doable.
Where
Why
do
is
I
this
find these
ninja
ninjas?
following me?
Where do you find these ninjas, O'Neill?
Oh,
Is there like a
John,
service?
ninjas find you when you need them the most.
John, they pop out of the frozen foods.
You find.
Ninja, I need a ninja.
Somebody send one, please. Hello. Is somebody stealing?
Have you thought about maybe asking people on Craigslist if they need a ride along your route as you leave to make extra money?
I don't need extra funds. I'll be
Craigslist,
okay.
Craigslist pool.
I'm not looking
Money
for-
bags.
Turn on the meter.
Old Moneybags Johnny over here.
But it is difficult to leave because I have a pretty stress-free life. Here.
That's why you
I don't
leaving.
do much.
Exactly. Why are you
It's an
leaving?
easy life.
By the way, you pay.
But I can sit here and stagnate till I'm 75 comfortably.
Or you go somewhere else and stagnate.
No, I'm not stagnating anymore. I'm done.
It's over?
So we're going to do something.
This is a rebirth?
We've had our retirement. We've been out
time
here
to
a
work.
retired, semi-retired life. It's time to get some shit done.
Can I rephrase this
The
exactly
fourth quarter.
how I'm hearing it?
In the games they do fourth quarter. That's what I'm doing right now.
You're
fourth quarter.
You're in boxing.
This is where it counts.
You're hitting the clacker.
These are my last days.
But
I don't have a lot of time
But
left.
you're gonna make it. You're doing a comedy, right?
Who knows? I don't know.
Oh, so you're not.
I don't have
Okay.
any certain.
You need to open a
anything for
bait
certain.
shop. That's your
There's a lot of opportunity out
There
here.
might be like a stretch of comedy where I test it out, and if things are going pretty good, and I'm getting some momentum, and things are finally flowing, and the gatekeeper, hey, fuck you! I do pretty good when people in front of me.
but
Instead
where?
of fucking 4 people at the goddamn comedy store at 1:30 in the fucking morning.
He's like, I'm crushing it in El Paso right
Yeah.
now.
I love this guy.
What
I
if you
built
get-
something from the underground because the establishment's not.
What if you get
Look at
big?
this fucking. Look at this.
What if
Nobody-
you get big in El Paso and then they're like, John, you got to move to LA?
Listen, I'm gonna give it a try. Very hard. Go full speed. Go full steam. See what these gatekeepers in Dallas
Are
are
you
all
coming
about.
new material or are you coming in with some of your old stuff?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of everything.
Can I just say this? There are other places to perform comedy in LA.
Yeah, there are, but I've done it, dude. I've been.
But Dallas is how is
been out here
Dallas
20
gonna-
years.
I know that's what I'm saying.
22.
But you think
2000.
Dallas is different? I'm gonna say it's worse.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think it can't be any worse.
It could be worse. It could be
If
worse.
it is, it is. So what? I'll do
Somebody
something
I
else.
know used to work for this family, and the father of this family, I think the family moved to the Dallas area, and let's just say this guy considers himself a comedian. Not very good.
Is that what you guys?
And I think he's gotten in with a club, and if that's your competition, John, you're going to rise to the top.
So he's not good at all.
Oh, he's terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
Do I know him?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure.
Well,
Oh wait, does this guy play golf?
No. But it's similar to that.
if I get in front of real crowds, I think I'll be fine.
Are you going to be doing like Dallas, Oklahoma Dust Bowl comedy?
Yeah.
You're going to do some local
Those are my
references?
people. I'm going to start embracing my people. See if they embrace me.
You're on
if
the,
they don't embrace me, then I'll do something.
They're going to
else.
say, look at this LA pussy.
Are you
Left.
you're on the Sooner circuit?
I'm going to have to, change the accent a little
You're
bit.
going to wear an
This
Oklahoma
guy's taking accent elimination
I'm
classes.
accent gaining
I'm
classes.
just going to talk like that.
Are you going to wear
like our impression. Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm just going to embrace what you guys are doing here. And
Are you going to wear an
talk like this the whole time.
Oklahoma Sooners varsity jacket?
In Texas?
Yeah.
Probably not a good idea.
What
in
about a Texas varsity jacket?
Never.
Why don't you
You could be Varsity Johnny.
Varsity Johnny?
That is your gimmick.
Varsity
You just
Johnny.
talk about your old football
This
days
is
like
this is the
Al
most,
Bundy.
This is the dumbest idea.
You know who
I've
would have
ever
given
heard.
you an idea like that?
Varsity Johnny.
Mitzi. You're going to be varsity Johnny. Wear a varsity jacket and wrestling ear things.
Aaron's a comedian too. He headlines the Yoo-Hoo Room.
He did a 3-day Yoo-Hoo Room tour and then he quit.
Oh,
3 and out.
He has a bit about
3 days.
He has a bit about steak rape.
He has an anti-vegan bit. He hates vegans.
He says it's steak rape.
Vegan is steak rape.
That's the punchline. Yeah.
No, he's saying if you're vegetarian, people get picky about stuff touching their other foods.
Oh, yeah.
They don't want to be.
They want any flavor.
Yeah, they don't want any meat.
Did you cook these beans with bacon? I can taste the bacon.
Exactly.
That kind of shit.
Yeah, that's where Aaron's go. I know Aaron's mind.
Yeah.
I know where he's at.
When did you? Are you still doing comedy? When did you do it?
No, I did it in 2011.
Do you want to move?
Oh,
do you want to move
That-
with John and get back into it
Want
with
to go to
him?
Dallas?
You two guys, leave your family, Aaron. Get in that Corolla.
I'll help you with your kid. Tell your wife.
You may not want to do that. We should
I'm
get
not
cameras.
wiping asses, but I'll help you.
We should get. How else was he going to help? Just watch him.
By the way, David Taylor's
Yeah.
pies are not vegan. They have hot dogs in them.
Did you taste too many hot dogs? They're there mainly for looks, but I like the textures as well.
Have you guys been to that store in here that it just opened in Burbank? There's one in I think Granada Hills. They're open up like nationwide.
What is it?
Less for more,
No.
where you get a lot less for a whole lot more.
Isn't that a national chain, Less for More?
Why do you
It's a
want?
joke I wrote for Frasier.
Isn't that a real store?
These are hard times.
There's
less
something
for more.
less-
You're getting less for
I know,
more.
but there's some sort of
less stuff for more.
No,
of
but
your
there's an
money.
actual store called Less something.
It's
Pay
buy
less.
for less.
Buy for less.
So you're doing
But this is less for more.
Is this a sample of your new Texas comedy? 'Cause if it is, I think you're going right to the top.
I'm going to get a tie and a Frasier.
a bolo? Yeah, bolo
I'm
tie?
not doing the snap though.
You
might
wear
be-
cowboy boots?
A bolo tie, yeah.
And you know what you should do? You should always
Doesn't
carry a
Holtzman do that? He's gone country, right?
little
Gone
bit,
Western.
yeah.
Why don't you carry a saddle on stage with you at all times and put it on a sawhorse?
You could
I'll
be
just sit on the saddle.
do your comedy.
Maybe I'll do rope tricks like Will Rogers.
you could be Ranch Hand Johnny
And Gene
Varsity
Autry.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Who's
Dude.
coming? Is it
Bring back
Varsity?
the road trip.
If
Then
you-
hang myself on stage.
If you came out in a Shetland pony and you were doing crowd work,
Oh, standing
it
ovation.
was just pacing back and forth on stage. Varsity Johnny rides a pony on just everybody.
Varsity Johnny came to stage riding on a pony, did crowd work and then a sandwich. It was made of bologna.
He had a bite of
Then
David
I'll have
Taylor.
to.
Oh, you just lowered your seat to your.
Then I'll have to.
your real high.
Probably clean the shit. Probably make me clean it.
No,
No, you put a basket under its ass.
you put a tarp.
You
Fist
empty.
queen.
Like a bicycle.
And here's the beauty of it.
Its asshole.
Here's the beauty of it, John. That pony is also your ride to the show and back.
When you do,
It's like driving your car
Save on gas.
stage.
and you do all ages shows. After you're done, you charge the kids and whoever else to ride the pony around the stage.
What shows?
All ages.
Oh, I thought you said Asians.
No.
You do all Asians.
Asians they love Shetland ponies too. They exclusively ride them.
By the way, I would watch a documentary about a guy who rides his pony alongside the highway on his way to a comedy gig.
You know, these are other options I have. You know, you just do weird shit for the internet. You know, just.
We should.
But everybody's trying to be an internet person now. It's like
It seems
TikToks. and
Everybody's
whatnot.
trying to be everything.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone's trying to be a lawyer.
No, nobody's
if you
trying to
go
be a
by
lawyer.
That,
The
no,
lawyers
no.
are trying to get on TikTok and
There's
dance.
too many lawyers.
There's too many TikTokers. Too much on social media.
Oh,
too many
God.
tit totters.
Yeah, but there's too much everything. Then why, John? These are ideas.
Only thing good on TikTok is like the girls squatting,
And pissing
doing squats, lunges,
and
workouts.
Oh.
You're into workout.
Yoga.
You're into
Yoga.
workout.
I like
videos
watching
now?
yoga.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
We should. It seems like right
Guys
now.
talking about shitting on foot fetishes. This guy's a yoga fetishist.
It's not really a fetish.
He's like,
the
it's
only
nice
thing
and
on
quiet.
TikTok.
It's relaxing.
It is. It's peaceful.
He's like, I want to feel serenity for once in my life.
Yeah, show me those sweaty cheeks, bitch.
Now do your mantra. right now.
You
is-
didn't hold it. You didn't hold that pose 30 seconds.
Let me show you the Kama Sutra.
Right now is the perfect time, like, to get the cameras on you for the documentary. Johnny's going home to grandma's.
Yeah.
See what happens. See where he ends up.
Little Johnny goes home.
Well, Aaron can film it.
Yeah,
On our
Aaron's
way
gonna
out
follow you. Johnny buys a pony. Chapter 1.
Here's what you've never seen, and this is what you should form when you get to wherever you're going. There's never been a modern day adult version of the Little Rascals. Do you remember the Little Rascals?
Barely.
So you want him to start a club?
So,
a
like,
clubhouse?
when did you
You grow
could be
up,
alfalfa.
Little Rascals. When did you-
Oh, I watched all Three Stooges.
Was that
Little
silent? Did they
Rascals.
talk?
They
talked.
They had reruns. when we were kids.
What's his name? The guy that shot his wife, Beretta, was one of the Little Rascals.
Alfalfa?
Spanky?
Who was that guy?
Buckwheat?
Robert Blake.
Robert Blake. Yeah,
Robert
he was
Blake.
one of those guys. That's how. You don't remember? In Saturday, we only had 4 channels in Indiana. One
was
of
it?
them was always
We didn't get
Little
the Little
Rascals.
Rascals. Didn't Cosby buy the Little Rascals and just buried it?
Did he? I don't know.
I think he fucked them all.
Wasn't one of the senators a Little Rascal?
Yeah, it was Biden before.
Biden was a Little Rascal.
Nancy Pelosi was the Little Rascal.
She was 20. She was 20.
Even back then, she was talking about insider trading.
Earl was on that show.
Which one?
Little Rascals?
He
Yeah,
was
old.
he was the adult on it.
He was the producer. He's 35 when it came out.
My head was too big for the camera. No lens back then could capture it.
Spanky, I got something you can spank. Hello.
Earl big leagued me.
Whoa.
No.
What happened?
Yeah, we're in a
shut
group
up.
text. Earl
What happened?
coming out in public. He big leagued me. I got it. I've known him since the very beginning.
You guys were the
First person.
co-mayors of comedy.
No, you were the mayor of comedy, and Earl was like the president of comedy.
You
Yeah, he
guys
did
would
a
go.
lot more.
I'd see you guys glad. You guys would be talking to me. I'm like, who's that? You're like, you don't know so and so. I'm like, no.
But I could see how that could cause a rift.
We're
between you.
the first crew. Like me, him, Brandon Vestal, Eric Marino. We went everywhere.
And so what happened? Now he doesn't want to acknowledge
I did a
you?
group text. You want to go? I'm leaving town. Galern's on it, and they're going back and forth with some shit. I pitch in. He goes, "Who's this number here?" You don't even have my number in
Wow.
it.
Wait.
I tell him who it
that's
is,
your big-
and then he goes silent.
Oh, really?
No responses.
Wow.
What did-
Big league me.
Did he know Brandon Transvestal? By
Did
the
he
way,
know
that's
him?
a good name that he should go by.
Transvestal. I'm sure he'll like that. It'll help in today's
I
society.
saw him at
It'll help you
Flappers.
get booked today.
I saw him at
Did
Flappers.
you see Aaron at Flappers? That's where he
we
made
weren't doing. we weren't good enough to do the Yoo-Hoo room. We had to do the main room.
Oh shit.
Damn.
You said you were going to come. It was great. It's fantastic.
I never said I was going to come.
Oh, Vestal told me that you were going to come, and then you said you didn't.
No, I never said I was going to come.
He's lying.
He invited me to come. I'm not going.
What? So you're planning a big
Want me to go?
Could have hung out.
big strip club extravaganza? Is that correct?
Yeah, the first place I ever saw a naked pussy when
You
I was
said
a teenager.
this. Why were you in L.A. as a teenager?
You're on a trip.
As opposed to what? A pussy wearing a dress shirt?
I've never seen a naked pussy.
Who took- who-
Yeah, they're wearing dress.
Who took you?
Yeah. Usually there's panties and then something else like a jean.
You could have just said the first time I saw a
skirt.
pussy.
butt naked pussy. Butt naked butt.
What about
butt
a
naked,
what about a
Okay.
pussy naked pussy?
pussy naked pussy? Puss ass naked. She was puss ass naked.
That's a new John Little Texas saying. That's your catchphrase.
Thanks for helping out with it.
Varsity Johnny. You know him.
No, it's not Varsity Johnny.
Fine, Pony
it's not
Boy.
Varsity
Pony
Johnny.
Boy Little.
Enough of the Pony Boy
John
and the Varsity.
Pony Boy Little.
These sticks aren't going to work, and I'm not doing them.
They're
Come on.
gonna work, man.
Shetland Pony Boy.
I'm Ranch Hand John.
John.
Here he is, Lasso Johnny.
You do rope tricks.
Today I'm going to do some road trips, and I'm going to hang my least favorite comedy
Dude.
here
No,
in
you
Dallas.
do crowd work. You throw the lasso wherever it lands. Where are you from? You got him in the lasso.
And then you do the trick where you jump in and out of the lasso. You swing it around and you go, you know what? You ever see these chicks who dads buy them fake titties?
I did a show
That's
in
your old
Oklahoma
bit.
City before COVID, and it's like a little fundraiser thing. And there was a local guy who
Wait,
did that.
What were you
He did
raising
rope tricks.
funds for?
I don't remember.
was
what
it like
for.
your old high school?
No, some guy.
Just a school, just fundraiser.
Help pay off
They-
Uncle Johnny's Corolla charity.
They did something out here too, and Argus was there. And
Wait, he was doing
All Okie.
doing legit
I
lasso
saw that. I
trips.
saw you were on an all Oklahoma lineup.
Yeah.
Did you have to prove it? You had to bring papers?
I don't know. I remember how I did it. Yeah, blood work. Smiled. Just gave him a nice Oklahoma smile.
They're like, show us your dirtiest jeans. I want to see the dust on the bottom.
Did you have to bring 3 pieces of childhood mail that was unopened?
You're like, look at this. I don't know if it counts.
So he did lasso tricks and told jokes.
Yeah, they were horrible.
I think
he
you
was
go-
horrible at both. He wasn't even good at lasso.
You go
He
from-
kept fucking up.
Pick one and get better at it.
You go from the lasso right into Ted Lasso jokes. Flawless transition.
Oh.
You're like, who's watching Ted Lasso? And then you throw your lasso out into the crowd.
And they're like, everyone who isn't, go ahead and take a break, get a drink at the bar because you're not going to understand anyone.
you got 2 months to sit and think. You could be sitting and thinking while you're practicing your lasso work in the backyard.
I want to know what's left to think about.
He's got ideas.
There's a lot of things to consider.
Sand pits,
Hold on.
vending machines.
Hold on, give me two things to consider.
Well, right
Hey,
now you've only
part of me
named
doesn't even want to continue any of this.
stand up.
I just want to get off of everything. Yeah,
You want to be out.
off all social media.
What would you do?
Everything.
What would you do for
Just
work?
just go dead, disappear.
Your cell phone too? Break it?
Maybe.
Like throw it in the river?
Maybe.
You want to go off the grid?
Yeah, maybe.
Wow. So
Live
we may
out
never
in the
talk.
middle of nowhere.
We may never talk to
I'll
you.
be in
again.
contact.
Can you imagine if you
Send me
gave
an
your,
occasional letter.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I got a letter from John.
Encrypted, handwritten letters.
I could see you
written from somebody else.
giving your phone to like a homeless guy and he looks at it, he goes, "This is a fucking track phone. Fuck this."
I haven't had a track phone.
What do you
in
have now?
13 years.
He's got a.
You have
what
a
do you
real
call it?
phone?
Yeah, I really
got an Android.
I held out on the cell phones.
You
for
got
a
an
long time.
Android. All
Yeah, it's
three
an
of us
Android.
held out on the cell phones for a while.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. Who was the first?
Wasn't
you?
me, I don't think.
You.
I mean, I still had a landline longer than everybody.
I remember calling
And then-
your landline on accident. Your dad had moved in.
Oh yeah.
You guys switched spots or something?
Yeah.
I've spent
That's why I moved
3 or
to
4
to
hours
your old
talking to your
place.
dad before.
Yeah.
Separate
Do you
conversations.
think it was O'Neill? the whole time?
I'd forget which one is which. I forget the mark, and I go, "Oh, hope this is O'Neill." No,
You're
your
like,
dad. Hour and a half later. All right, Mr.
Oh,
O'Neill.
he loved to
it's been a
talk.
goddamn pleasure.
Why didn't you
I gotta go.
Why didn't you just go over there, hang out with him?
He invited me.
He did?
I almost did.
You should've.
I like talking to him.
Yeah.
He's like,
If we would have known that you enjoyed talking to him, we would have sent you in over there constantly so that you could take the brunt of the conversation. It's good for the first few years.
Yeah.
But when you're 40 years deep in it, it'll try your patience.
he invited me for something. I forget. And I said, yeah,
Fundraiser. He wanted you to do the lasso.
Fundraiser.
Oh, probably tacos. Probably tacos.
Could have been dealing with his bees or something like that.
Oh, yeah, he had the bee. Yeah.
Did he offer you pie?
No.
Now, everywhere you go,
I'm
people-
sure he would have given me a pie.
Are you moving to
unlike some
Oklahoma
people.
or Texas or wherever you're moving because you think there it's more of a pie-giving culture?
Well, LA's
People
just,
follow
it's
through?
run its course. It's
Okay.
it. It's over.
over.
And it's getting shitty out here.
Oh, it's
and if
getting
the
nice.
apocalypse comes, you want to be in this fucking shithole?
Kinda.
I mean,
least it's
it'll be a quick exit.
Sunny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't own anything. We can just get out.
Can you? There's
You think the apocalypse
what
is
is
going to
it,
happen
like
instantly
3
one
ways
day?
out? You better have a head start.
Oh, I will.
That thing's going to be packed. You ain't getting out.
So wait, does this apocalypse happen within like 15 minutes?
All you need is they're talking about cyber attacks, so be careful.
He's got a motor.
They're hinting at what's happening.
Cyber apocalypse?
Watch out for cyber attacks. It'll make COVID-19 look like a walk in the park. You haven't heard that guy, Klaus Schwab?
What is he? Sounds like an old Nazi.
He is. Yeah, I think he is.
Who is that? Your grandma's boyfriend?
I'd be doing better if he was.
Klaus
I think he has
Schwab?
the hookup.
Is
Yeah,
his name?
yeah.
Klaus Schwab?
Klaus Schwab.
Is he the guy who makes all the foot stuff? Dr. Schwab?
He makes all the foot porn.
Or the eye stuff?
Those
Who's Schwab?
inserts?
Is it
Schwab?
Schwab, so I don't know.
That's like Q-tip swabs.
Dick swabs?
He also has
Cotton swabs.
doesn't he have an investment company, Charles Schwab? Is that his
I don't know
brother?
if he's related or not. Some of these guys are all related.
Okay, give me your highlight, your 10 best moments in LA.
Oh, Jesus.
Well,
Do you have any?
10 best moments?
Yeah.
I know one.
I wish you would have
where-
told me about this. I
this
would have thought about
outside
it.
of O'Neill's weddings. You smooching that girl, twirling her out.
That's one of my 10 best. Yours.
You heard yours.
You saw it.
I did see it. I loved it.
Was it one of your 10 best?
It was pretty good. Not one
I
of my
did
10
twirl.
best, but it was good.
Not only that, I gave you a ride home.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, we got in the Uber. Or Lyft.
Yeah, and then you tried to bang the Uber driver.
I did not. I was just being polite. I was asking her how her day was, how her shift was going.
I know
Asked her
another
her
top
dress.
10 moment was when John Little was drinking one night. They just turned casually and shattered the glass on the wall and walked away.
That was common. That was just for fun.
You went through a
No
big
anger.
glass throwing phase at the comedy
Yeah.
store. You were breaking a lot of glasses.
I wasn't getting in trouble for it either.
Yeah, it was
That's
dangerous.
why.
One night I broke like 8 glasses or so.
Yeah, you were getting dangerous.
And then Dean came up, bro. You can't break any more of those, bro. I'm gonna kick you out.
That's
I go,
ain't too many.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I put the empty glass down. I go, I'm very sorry, and I accidentally knocked that one over. Hey, what? I know it's an accident, Dean. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I just gave you a warning.
Can you imagine he's so spineless? You've broken 8 glasses. There you go. Oops, Dean. Prove it wasn't an accident.
Let me-
But it was fun. I was
I'll
drunk
show you.
doing an English accent, and
I
then
remember
I'd
that.
throw it, when you least expect it.
Yeah.
It was scary.
fun. Oh, it's scary. But
You were
fun.
you cost them a lot of money.
You almost
Look
put
who it
the
is,
place
last
in the
night
bankrupt.
at the comedy store.
Oh, that's Dean Gelber.
He's there a night early for the big 50th. Bro.
It'd be great if they didn't let him in.
Look at Rick. He's thinned up. That little fat fuck.
Well, you saw him. You said he was fat. He lost 20 pounds and he fucking broke.
Really?
He fractured his shin bones because he went out jogging because of you.
Yeah.
Did he start that right after?
Yes, you fat shamed him.
I poked him in the gut and said, "What's going on here, Rick?" What are
He
you
said,
doing?"
when I saw you 20 years ago, you were about 30 pounds thinner.
Yeah.
Look at you. You're skinny fat.
Yeah,
And he was traumatized.
that was after we did that podcast.
Do you do that in Oklahoma or is that only in L.A.?
I only do it to men. But
Yeah.
I'll do it anywhere. I don't
Anywhere
care
you
what
go.
state I'm in.
Sometimes though, it's been justified. There was a alleged rapist guy that used to come to the comedy store, and right off the bat, he said something to you, and you go, "You know what? Fuck you,
No,
you
he-
fat fuck."
He said that Little looks fat. I think.
Yeah.
Who did?
You said, I haven't seen you in years.
Fuck
That's what you say
rapist motherfucker.
Who said that?
to me? We'll tell you off air.
I don't want to say his
We don't
name.
want our legal team's already taxed.
Aaron's also our lawyer, but he manages 2 softball teams, so he doesn't have a lot of time to take
Yeah.
on
And
our
I went
cases.
off on somebody for calling me fat?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound
You
like
go,
me.
you rapist.
Do I not like this
motherfucker."
guy?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Well, if I
You
don't
are.
like him.
Somebody we started out with. Maybe you
Okay.
didn't. You made
You know what you should do is just rape men's bodies because you seem to do that a lot.
You say
Whenever I
rape
see-
or
rape?
rape or rape?
There's a lot of like
Rate.
Mispronunciation.
yeah.
Or just mishearing.
We're here, mishearing maybe. You,
You know-
said rape or
rate
Rate.
men's
Rate
bodies.
me.
You want me to
again.
rate a man's body?
Yeah.
You do that a lot. Sometimes
You're-
you just walk up and be like,
I'm
"Oh,
trying
Neil,
to-
you might be in the best shape of your life," and then you'll touch my body.
Yeah.
You're like
I'll
Lorenzo-
compliment people too. I don't get any credit for that. I
I
compliment
saw
people
you
all the time.
I have
He
eyes all over the internet. I saw you compliment a pregnant comic and said, "Is it all right to tell somebody if they're pregnant they
Oh,
never
you saw
look
that?
better?"
Are you on the Facebook?
I'm everywhere, man.
Really?
I'm everywhere.
We're not
John.
friends on Facebook.
John, I have no
Are
friends.
you undercover?
I'm a lone wolf.
We're friends and you're
I'm a
undercover?
lone wolf.
Really?
I'm with Earl.
Or is it your wife that shows you it?
You never
You got to
know.
tell me your trade
It's my
secrets.
dad.
Tell everybody.
It's Al
Your dad?
Danis.
Al? I'm friends with Al?
You've been telling him stuff for years. He's just telling me.
He's posing as Jeff.
Howdy, Al.
Well, what did that person say who you said you've never looked better? They like it?
I didn't give a name, but she knew it was.
Yeah, she said, "Are you talking about me?" Didn't
I
she
just
say you
saw
talk-
somebody. She looked better pregnant. Her face was more full. She's too skinny before.
She said, "You talking to me?" Like,
Yeah,
De
yeah.
Niro.
She called me out.
And what'd you
like
say,
on
yeah?
the feed.
Like, is it a bad thing or a good thing?
No, she goes, please tell me this is about me. I go, oh, well, it's
Okay.
okay then, I guess.
And you say, by the way,
Yeah, no.
I'd get pregnant right away after you have this one, so you don't look like shit.
Don't lose the weight.
I kind of apologized in private.
What happened? How'd
I don't
that
want to
go?
make you seem like the real you is hideous or anything or ugly.
Yeah.
Those people
look better.
live by the Buca de Beppo where O'Neill lives.
Oh, really?
The people we're talking about.
okay.
The woman.
The woman
Book
does.
of
And the
Beppo
man.
by you.
You moved from your apartment in Eagle Rock near Santa Monica to a Buco de Beppo.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's
How's it been
Oh, they
going?
live over
talking
there.
about.
How's it been going? No, I'm saying by where
thought where
O'Neill.
you
No,
live.
where O'Neill lives currently.
Oh.
I just
that
saw
lady.
the.
I didn't know there was one over there.
I just saw the father of the baby as I left Beach Cops on Saturday.
Everybody's having
out in
kids
a walk, out in a dog walk. Well,
With
we're
a
at-
kid?
We're at that age.
Can't bring a kid out at that
He
age.
was
right?
solo. He was solo, which is the dog. Him and the dog.
Are you sleeping all right?
I'm sleeping on the streets, John.
I mean, with these kids.
Not really.
It's kind of like Nom taking a
Not
cat nap and
first-
Nom.
yeah.
Wake up
It's
to
just
chaos.
like no.
What the fuck's going on?
Not a lot of minus the guns. Not a bad
A
description.
lot of Vietnam vets said that they're like, I would rather be in Vietnam right now than have young children. That's
Well, they put them in.
back to now.
yeah.
They put them in
Send me back.
hospital nurseries to like slowly wean them off. You know, they're like, this will be. You can't go to silence.
You know what they said? The crotch rot in having a kid is way worse than the crotch rot in Vietnam.
Got to take care of your feet.
Aaron, are you in Nam right now? Aaron is a child.
Yeah. He's a Nom.
Hey, quick.
He's not sleeping soundly.
Aaron sleeps with headphones. He lets his lady do it all.
Aaron, do you record the George Lopez podcast?
I do.
Did you guys record yesterday?
No, we do Mondays.
Okay, I saw him leaving his house. He looked at me, and goes, "Hey," and I go, "Hey, what's
you
going
going to
on?"
see Aaron?
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say, "Are you going to see Aaron right now?"
Aaron's
What
voice
it is.
sounds like he's
Like he's masturbating.
like 95 pounds.
He is.
Thank you.
What you're saying? He sounds like a little twerp.
He's very soft spoken.
Yes.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a young kid too.
People tell him he's got a twink voice.
Sounds like a young guy who's like maybe 21. Who's
he,
like,
he does telemarketing as a child. He tries to get
No,
adopted.
he baits sexual predators part time.
are
They're
there
like,
more?
"Hey, I'm 14," and they're like, "Hey, what's going on? My name's Aaron."
Then he beats their ass.
You want to play on my pervert? Want to play on my corporate softball team? They're like, Aaron, that's an adult activity. Don't talk about
Dude,
it.
they say meet me in the park at night, and then he shows up, and he's like, "You bend over
You
now."
want to fuck somebody
motherfucker."
smaller than
Yeah.
you? Now you're getting fucked, buddy.
And then the cops all laugh. that
Me.
Aaron just fucks the shit out of a sexual predator.
Meet special policeman Aaron.
Vigilante, a goddamn superhero
Yeah,
over there.
sexual vigilante.
I should team him up with this lady at the grocery store. They'll solve crime in a
Fuck
week.
yeah. Would you be the sidekick or her?
I don't know. Dude, this lady had power.
I'd definitely be the sidekick for her.
Dude, this lady had power. When I saw her tug of war skills, this lady would clean up at corporate events.
By the way, I think Aaron would quickly turn into the side piece as well. You know what I'm saying?
If you'd
For
be
this lady.
you'd be lucky. This lady
Sounds like
was-
this is a new script.
This
What do
lady
you
was
say, guys?
Yes, it's called side piece. The Aaron story.
I think we have Leslie Jones play the security.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
Who plays Aaron?
Aaron. He's gonna do it himself.
All right.
They're like, he's so soft spoken.
Are there more men Aarons or female Aarons out there, you think?
I guess legally or governmentally.
Legally?
It
What is
has
this,
to be
fucking lawyer?
50-50.
What do you mean 50-50?
Like if you
For every
if you
male,
apply and they go, there's too many right now,
gotta-
we're tapering down, we got to get back to an even.
It's like
split.
China. Only so many Aarons can be in the world.
Yeah.
what if it comes to that? There's too
It
many
is.
Aarons.
You don't hear Aaron. Have you met babies or young kids named Aaron?
No.
All of our names are kind of off.
Yeah, they're all kind of-
we're all kind of done.
They're all getting super weird now.
You don't meet Jeffs, Johns, no Ryans.
Oh, we know multiple people that have made up names. Literally names that don't exist, they've made them up.
There are Eleanor's back, by the way, but that name has been gone for like 50
Hers
plus
wasn't
years.
in vogue when she was born.
Yes, but
That's
it's
an
back.
old woman name.
It's back
Eleanor.
now.
Well,
They're a
she's-
baby. I know multiple babies who are Eleanor's.
Fuck yeah.
Aaron,
Hang out with them.
Eleanor's back.
I like Kerrigan.
Oh, gee, that'd be.
But this Jeff, John, Ryan shit,
That's out.
That's old man shit.
old
That's
Am-
going to be old man
That's old,
nursing home
old
shit.
America. It's
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
It'll come back.
If you were a John or a Ryan or a Jeff, they're going to say, oh, that's an old fuck. It's like Thelma, Dorothy.
It'll be like Albert or,
Yeah.
Ethel.
Fred.
or Farnsworth.
Frank.
Look at these
You,
losers.
you know any Franks? You ever met, you know any Franks?
Not kids.
Yeah, I do.
How old are they?
He's Frank from the Comedy Store.
Frank
Frank Castillo.
Oh, that's right.
Castillo.
Well, he's an exception.
Castillo?
Yeah, it's O at the end.
Yeah,
don't
I
even
said
know
it,
his
Castillo.
fucking name.
You said
Ryan,
Castillo.
you can
Castillo.
apologize to Frank right now.
I just said
apologize.
I
to
dropped my O's.
Frank. Look
Frank,
into the camera and say, Frank,
You apologize
I'm
to Aaron. He doesn't go by Aaron. He goes by Ron.
sorry. Hey, Ron. Sorry, Ron.
Frank was on the George Lopez podcast. I saw a snippet of the episode.
Frank Castillo.
He was talking about weed and shrooms.
I did background work on the George Lopez show.
Did you? Think
Yeah, I
he'd
did.
recognize you?
They wanted me back as a regular.
What? You turned him down?
Well, I had car trouble. I missed a gig.
This is what you got to go home and
They
think
go,
about.
We
that
want
sort of thing.
we want you here like every day if you could, every time we film.
That's money.
yeah.
in the
I thought,
bank.
great. That's steady money.
What kind of car did you have at the
It's a
time?
Nissan Maxima, that blue one. Do you remember that one?
I remember the beige one.
Not that one. This is before that.
Okay, so you were a Maximum man. You're like, this one was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a new one that's a piece of shit.
Got a lot of.
You've had a lot of cars in your time. How many have you had in LA?
Probably about 7 or 8.
It goes Jay Leno, then John Little for the number of cars.
Adam
Oh,
Carolla's somewhere after you.
third. Distant third.
My first one blew up the first 6 months I was here, and I had to take a bus
To the George Lopez show?
to Universal where that damn subway is. Then I'd get over to Highland. Then
You-
I'd walk to the store.
So what year was this with the George Lopez deal?
I don't know. When was the show? Early 2000s?
And they wanted you
2002.
there.
What?
It's 2002.
Whoa, IMDb Aaron.
Yeah.
No
2010.
hesitation.
That's quick.
Well, I know he says it all the time.
Oh, you're saying he's the blowhard.
Yeah.
No, he talks about it.
Brag much, George?
Name show dropper.
Yes, I'm in the background of that quite a bit.
And so wait.
You should get on the show.
I was
before
a
you
shop
leave.
worker.
Dude, you
He
could
was-
have been.
he was cool.
Did you realize that was your
He was real
gateway?
cool to me. He talked to me.
Yeah, that you were in.
And there were some of the cast members I never watched the show, and I talked to them like they were extras. And you're not supposed to talk to the actors.
Yeah.
But they keep talking, and then I built a report.
You guys, you make pickles and jerky. This guy, he makes beer. He sells beer now. You guys would have a
Who
lot to
does?
talk
Lopez?
about. Lopez.
He
Yeah.
makes beer.
Yeah.
Trying to get
Not
like
himself.
an IPA.
Well, I
going?
mean, his name is on.
I saw him. He
he
took
does
me
it
into
right
his
up-
house in his bathtub. He's brewing beer.
I left the show out here. He had a bucket. He was stirring it with a baseball bat.
He
out
makes
here.
it. He had it in the trunk of his car.
O'Neill, you want to get on this prison wine made in the toilet? You want to get on this?
He's
gig?
got car trunk beer.
He
Just
pulled
loose
up outside of school. He opened the trunk of his Mercedes and he had straws for everybody to drink the beer
for the teachers, not for
Try
the
it out.
students.
Yeah.
This
We
is
don't wanna-
seasonal.
I can't even believe this, John. You blew you probably would have been a regular on that fucking
You could have been
show.
Al Borland.
I don't know.
Man.
And so wait, your car
I
broke
think I've
down
blown.
and you
I
stopped?
think I've blown a lot of things.
Well, I think you've blown a ton.
Yeah.
And we're not even talking about those guys. Hi.
Oh, they're talking about sucking dick, folks.
What are you going to miss most about Los Angeles?
The weather.
I
Ryan
love
O'Neal.
LA.
Ryan O'Neal.
How about I gotta-
people shitting outside in broad daylight?
I got a top John Little memory. Andy Dice Clay is on The Apprentice.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wasn't here for this, but I know the story.
Were you out there?
People are gathered
I
on the
don't remember.
patio
Yeah.
watching the show on the
I was not
patio
there.
TV.
Yeah.
John Little is there watching next
Uh-huh.
to the Dice Man.
Yeah.
They're watching
I
the
pushed
episode.
his buttons one too many times.
What's going to happen here, Dice? Watch the show. You'll see it.
Did you talk shit to Trump? Are you good friends with? Just watch the show.
I said, watch. Who is this guy?
Then I did like 5 times, and then what's with this motherfucker? And he grabs a chair and throws it in my direction. I just kind of just sit there and like, oh, just be cool. Don't fucking fight.
Did you say anything after that? You go, hey, Dice, what about now? What's going to happen?
Eleanor calmed him down. She goes, Dice, he's just fucking around.
That's John Little. He's okay.
He's just fucking around with it.
I don't like it.
This comes from Dice who fucks around. Remember he's kicking Brody's
That's all he
car?
does.
But you
That's
know
all
what?
he
You know
does.
what he says? I do the fucking around here. He doesn't want you to fuck with him.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
You also
Remember you
pissed off Joey Diaz.
You did. It was early in your career, right?
First time I went up. It's Christmas Eve 2000. 2000.
What happened? You're at the buffet in
Bobby
the belly
Lee.
room.
I went up in front of 2 people.
Okay. Bobby Lee
time
was
up.
hosting.
This is
Bobby
the open
Lee was
mic.
hosting.
What number
Open
were you
mic.
in the open mic? Early or late?
This is the first time I got a number. Nobody was there.
What number were you?
I
I'm
don't know,
saying
like 5 or 6.
Okay, that's a tough spot.
Early in the show. Yeah.
2
no.
people.
tough spot.
Back then.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, during the holidays too. That's right.
Yeah, back then it was nobody
Yeah.
for anything. And Bobby Lee goes, hey, man, there's food up in the belly room if you want to go up there. Back then they wouldn't let you go anywhere. You couldn't go into the kitchen.
It's not like now or any riffraff.
real tight.
Yeah.
We're on a tight ship. Back
What's
then.
weird is because now it's more corporate, but it's like more riffraff is allowed than then, which is odd.
I see
Yeah.
people go
Nobody.
directly to the back to order beers. I go, who the fuck is this person?
Right.
And
you went
Hart's
in the-
like, I don't know. I tell him you can't do that, and he keeps coming.
You went in the kitchen back then, they would attack. Hart.
If you even
Huff
thought,
would
if
kill
you even looked in there and acted like you're no, the fuck, what are you doing in the hallway? Get out of the hall. You couldn't be in the hallway.
By the way, what
What the
American?
Who's
fuck?
that old man that was working? He was an asshole.
Harris.
Huh?
Harris.
Yeah.
Born
Harris
again
Pete. Yeah.
Born again Christian.
And Chewy, that guy.
Yeah.
That had the drugs.
He wore, allegedly.
Allegedly. And he was mean too. Unless you
Definitely did.
kinda-
He wore bowler hats.
But I went up to the belly room and, I was getting the food and Joey Diaz, I didn't know the first time I met him. And I go, and he's kind of getting into my area.
What kind of food?
Sandwiches. Basic shit.
They always did canters. I was
And he
Mitzi's.
had like
Hey, he was getting in your area.
he had like already
the
already
guy
had a-
who's first day that, hey, you're in my area.
Yeah,
You're not even supposed to be in there, but you have an area.
Was he making a sandwich like Rodney Dangerfield in Back to School?
he was making,
Remember what
I think he was making 2 sandwiches.
Okay.
He already had one made. He's doing another. He's reaching over my area and go, easy, fat boy, is what I said to him.
Jesus.
Not who you want to say that to.
And he blew up.
Yeah, I don't
he
think he
threw
likes
his
that.
food
Oh, I
down.
wonder why.
Blew the fuck up.
What he said? Who
I-
are you, cocksucker?
He's just yelling at me.
You motherfucker.
Yeah. Yelling, screaming.
He had old flashbacks of him in the prison line getting food, and some guy said, "Hey, you've had your fill."
And back then, he looked like a gangster, too. He was bigger.
Yeah,
his hair was
heavier
dark.
guy. Yeah.
He was sweady.
You look like Big Pussy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
first
he had
when I
that accent.
when I first went there, I thought it was
Yeah.
the actor.
he did look a lot
That's
like
what people said though. When I go,
Yeah.
oh, that's Big Pussy from
Yeah.
Sopranos. I go, whoa.
Yeah.
I go, why is he driving
But he was
why is he
going
driving
off.
a 12-year-old Toyota Corolla?
He was going off on me.
Oh, I could see that.
And
I like how you were like, I was shocked.
and I so I'm sorry, that was out of line. And he kept yelling and yelling. And then he starts going, I'll fucking bury your ass, motherfucker. And what?
At that time,
gonna
that was
kill me over
probably
this?
true though.
Maybe.
Did he produce a shovel? He had one on him.
Oh,
I got lime in the trunk.
I'll fucking bury. I go, I don't know you. My friend back home is fat. I'm used to saying fat boy. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have called you fat at all.
The fat shaming didn't work on him.
No.
Did not take.
No.
Did he remember that as the years went on? Or
For
did
a while.
you guys mend
He may
fences?
remember it. He did for a while, yeah.
But are you like if you saw him now and you said, "What's up?" Is it all right?
I don't know if he knows me.
Okay. So
But
he may have.
for a few years, he'd acknowledge me and we'd talk a little bit.
Oh, he buried the.
Yeah.
you came at me hard, cocksucker. I respect it.
He went fucking nuts, and I go, well, this guy might kill me. And I was kind of like on edge back then. I was
Oh,
a little-
you still are.
And he
No,
was all
not
like,
like I am-
he was
wasn't.
probably like real hop. He could have been coked up. Who
Yeah,
knows?
maybe.
He
He
could
was
have
sweating. He was like sweaty.
Yeah, he's making a big sandwich.
Yeah.
And I
He's a-
I said I'm sorry 4 fucking times. And if you want, and if you want to come over here,
That's the way to de-escalate it.
you want to knock me off this fucking stool, you get your fucking ass over here and do it.
Come on, fat boy, work
Then he
it off.
starts yelling for other people. You want me to get you off of there? I'm going to get some friends over here to get you off of there too.
Who is he calling for?
I don't
Sergio
remember.
Love.
Ari?
Yelling names I don't know. I don't recall.
You're not calling Ari.
But he's yelling down the belly room stairs.
Oh, he's got a crew down there.
Yeah, and I don't know what's down there. I'm new. I don't no idea what's going on.
got his old gang.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking kill me.
He's got his old Cuban gang down there.
So that's when I start to get agitated myself, and I threaten. I go, you bring whatever motherfucker you want to bring up here, and you're gonna have to fucking kill me.
I can see you eating the whole time while
I
you're
still
doing
have the
this.
sandwich.
Eating chips
Yeah.
and stuff
I still
while
had
you're
the
doing
plate-
it
I
like
still
a
had the plate
psychopath.
and the sandwich, and I think, and then what I said was, if you wanna kill me, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. Come on over here and fucking do it. But if not, I'm gonna sit here on this fucking stool and eat this bullshit sandwich on Christmas Eve, then go to my shitty apartment. And I think when I said shitty apartment and all that stuff, a calmness, a Christmas miracle went over him.
Oh,
just
because
calmed down.
he thought you lived in a mansion.
I don't know.
He's like, this fucking mansion living motherfucker.
Maybe it resonated. There was a Christmas moment where he went. Then he just calmed down
It's
completely.
Christmas.
And he said, he goes,
He
here.
did kind of just go.
Did he give you?
of her to give us sandwiches. And he just calmed.
Did he give you half of the second sandwich that he was making?
No.
Here you go.
Let's split dessert.
The first person I ever met was Ari.
Really?
And I was there just to see a show. I happened to be there on open mic. I wanted
he
to
was
see a
he
real
was
show.
working
Whose
at that
show?
time?
Who were you seeing?
We're just going to watch comedians.
Just seeing like how you.
But it was the open mic, and
Yeah.
I wanted to see like a real show. And I was looking at the list with my brother, and we were looking at, he goes, you recognizing it? And a bunch of shitbags. And a finger points. He goes, oh, that's me. I'm one of the shitbags. I go, oh, I'm sorry. No, don't apologize. Come with me. I'm a shitbag.
Was he doing the open mic?
No, he's working the door.
Oh, okay.
And he sat me down, and I kept going, oh, listen, I'm no, I'm a shitbag. Go ahead.
Joey Diaz told me about you. You live in a shithole?
So it didn't get off to a good start.
That's a pre-drug Ari Shafir in those days.
Yeah,
You
no
had
drugs.
A fresh-minded.
Was he skateboarding back then? Was
think
that
so.
skateboarding?
Yeah, it may have been actually. It was
before.
Soon after that, yeah.
Yeah.
He had elbow and knee pads on at all times.
And Dave Taylor was they were all crazy open micers, and he seemed to be the most normal.
This was 2000 because he was
2000.
voted best hair and least likely to go bald in the Comedy Store yearbook that
his
year.
thing was he would wear like a knee-length winter jacket no matter what the weather was to perform it. It was fucking it was a heavy jacket.
Now he
and he had hair
good.
on the sides back then.
Yes.
Yeah. He looks good now. He
looks better now.
he's fashionable.
Yeah. He looks a lot better now.
He's
he looked like
dressed up.
shit back then.
He was wearing like boots at the time we saw him.
He was wearing
And he pretty much looked the same age.
He
He
was
looked like
wearing,
he's in his 40s.
It was like someone came to him like, do you want to look like you're 40 when you're 20s, but you'll look like that for a long time.
Yeah,
He
but
took the deal.
Keep in mind, he went shopping at Dean Gelber's stepdad's closet.
Which is odd.
You remember that?
Because that guy's like 6
For
feet
10
tall.
years, that was all his clothes he wore were Dean Gelber's.
Yes.
Jerry
No.
Gelber's.
Yes.
Fucking
that guy's not
clothes.
even 6 foot.
That's what's weird about
Yeah.
it. Their heights
Taylor's
are
like
way up.
6'6".
It somehow works. I don't know how. Maybe he lengthens them. I need this to be let out.
Uncle is a seamstress. Uncle goes ahead and he lets out the length.
Can you add another sleeve for my length?
But I made eye contact with Taylor. This is a normal
Here
one.
we go. You know what? I'm sensing a fucking trend here of you. This guy was a regular on the George Lopez show. Basically, they're like, "Hey, you show up
It's a
3 more
background.
times, and we're gonna give you a regular role." And you're like, "Yeah, car broke
They
down."
had plans for the shop worker. They're like, next season he gets involved with a woman.
I have a shop worker look, too.
You
Look at
do.
that. Look like
you do
a
look
guy
like
works in a
you could
shop.
be a shop teacher.
Yeah.
Aaron, will you take a picture of John Little, show him to George Lopez on Monday, and ask him if this guy was gonna be a regular on the show?
He's like, I wondered what happened. Wonder what happened to him for years. We had big plans for him.
But I made eye contact with Taylor, and I was going to approach him. Seemed like the most normal there because there's all crazy.
Oh, you were off. You were off. On
Yeah, I was way off. And I made eye contact. I was walking over, and he points the other way, and he goes, "No, we're not doing this." I go, "What? We're not doing this." No. I go, "What do you mean? We're not doing this." I go, "Well, fuck you. Fine, we're not doing this." I go,
That's
"Okay."
why he's not giving you.
That's
the
what he's
pie.
doing to all the crazies. He thought I was crazy. He's like, "No, no."
He didn't want to
He
talk
used to
to you.
tell people he had a bubble.
I get it.
Stay the fuck away from him.
I get it, man. You get stuck out there with. You give an opening because you feel bad for one of these morons, and you're fucked.
I used to talk to all of them.
No, I know. I saw you out there. You do the double handshake.
Dig deep and figure out what they're all
You
about.
shake the hand and you grab the arm.
It ages you. You take on some of
Where,
that.
where did you come
craziness.
from? All right. What did you do? When did you grow up?
Colorado.
John Little gave me the best advice ever when he first met me. First 6 months the hardest, kid.
Were they? Those are the
The
easiest.
first
weren't they?
20 years were the tough. Now it's easy street.
First 35 are the toughest.
John, we need you to look into the camera and give an impassioned plea to Cat Williams to pay you back this money that you gave him for bus fare.
$40.
I don't really care.
You don't care?
This guy. Sometimes you care.
It's
a lot.
over?
It's over.
It's over between you and Kat?
Why do you bring it up all the time, though?
I'm asked about it all the time. I don't bring it up.
Other
People.
I saw you on
bring it
Byron
up.
Allen.
Just like what just happened just now. I didn't bring it up. You fucking
I saw
brought
you
it
on
up.
Comics Unleashed. John, I don't understand. Cat Williams, you guys used to know each other?
He owes you some money, right?
Who cares? What if you said that to him? He's trying to lead you in a bit. Who cares, Byron? That's it.
Fuck off.
You'd be
Byron.
like, he would look around. What
Yeah, dude, I could see one of these. Yeah, at one time Byron Allen invited me on the show because he liked some material. So he set me up, and I go, "Yeah, that never happened, Byron. I don't know what you're talking about.
Were you
I've
guys-
never been to the
Were
airport."
you guys ever on Comics Unleashed?
No.
Fuck no.
What?
The great Jimmy Pidd ruined it for all door guys. Jimmy Pidd worked the door. Someone said, "Hey, Jimmy, that guy over there, that's the producer, Byron Allen." He does.
Oh, he's the booker.
Oh, he's the booker. Sorry. And he goes, "The guy, what are you going? Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere.
You turning it around so
Making
you
me
can
nervous.
sit backwards.
I'm not going anywhere.
You're making me nervous."
Relax. I'm all right.
So the guy walks by. He's going to a show, and Pitt goes, "Hey, man." And the guy's like, "Yeah, hey." And he's like, I ain't going on no Byron Allen show there. The guy said, excuse me? I heard you're the booker. I ain't going on that show. And the guy was like,
He goes, that show sucks,
and the guy's
man.
like, okay. The guy's like, I didn't ask.
What's your name? Okay, good.
It's Jimmy Pitt with an eye like Hendrix there. Jimmy with an eye. I hope he shows up at the 50th.
Dude, he's not gonna.
He says he's coming back here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you give him your place?
We're trading John for Jimmy? Jimmy John's?
Jimmy John's.
Sub.
Why don't you give him your place?
No.
Dude, by the way, your rent in your place is cheaper than it is in Oklahoma.
It's about the same, yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
try to hand down
That's what I'm
the
saying.
place?
I'm not living a bad
Did you try
life
to
here.
keep
It's
the
easy.
place in a
I'm
comic?
really shaking things up going by leaving.
But
I have a really...
How are you going to get back
Easy
in?
life.
Are you ever coming back to LA, do you
Nope.
think?
I don't think.
Not even to
I
visit?
can never say never to anything, O'Neill. Who knows? You know?
Yeah.
Not even to visit?
Yeah, I'll be here to visit.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
with
what's
the
happening?
fucking
It won't go down.
Why do you need
I had
it down?
too high.
This
Now
guy's
it's stuck.
wrestling a chair.
No, it's
Are
fucking
you
stuck.
using the handle?
Yeah, I'm using it.
Why? Why are you moving up and down?
I'm trying to get to a comfortable position.
What do you?
There you go.
What do you have planned for your? How, I don't know how long you're here for. How long? What's the countdown at?
We early May.
I need to buy an advent calendar for John.
Early May.
Yeah, it's
What-
right around the corner.
What time are you going to the strip club? If you're going at like 10 a.m., I'm in. Otherwise, I can't go.
About 11 p.m.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, night.
Why not?
11 p.m.
Why not? Bring your wife.
No, I got a spot at 11:15.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Call your wife. Call
Come
your
after.
kids.
I got to get up early in the morning
To do what?
to make it.
To what?
To make it in Hollywood.
What are you going to be doing?
I got shit
To make
going
it.
on.
You've had your whole life to make it. What are a few more minutes going to do?
What else you got planned? You got that.
It's mostly eating, chatting.
Who you eating with? Or where are you eating?
Well, we're supposed to be eating with
What,
you.
you guys want to eat?
Yeah.
We'll eat after
We
the
were on
show.
a text message about getting a meal, and all of a sudden everybody dropped off.
You guys want to eat after the show?
No,
You have shit to
can't.
do?
I gotta go home.
Yeah,
See, it's shit like this.
you can.
What
book,
do you mean?
You got to book me out earlier.
I've done
In
the
advance.
podcast with like an hour's notice before. You guys can't go grab a bite to eat.
It could take 3 hours.
John, but we're staying in LA and you're leaving.
Yeah.
This is offensive. You guys won't go
You said
grab a bite
you
to
said
eat with me.
Holtzman doesn't want to eat with you. Is that true?
I texted Holtzman. He said no. And what? He says he's out of town. He's on
He's back.
a road trip.
Going to the 50th tonight.
Do you guys want to eat with Holtzman? You guys are in,
Yeah.
right?
He wears a paper bib.
I
What's the
asked
napkin?
him if it was cool if you guys went. He said it says it's fine.
I want it to be special, John. I don't want this just to be like, hey, you want to go grab something to eat? I want it to be planned out. I want everyone to get dressed up. I want it to be a special night.
We're gonna do
No,
a cake.
no. We're not getting dressed up.
We're gonna
with
do a cake
pies
for
and
you.
stuff. No pies, no cakes.
David Taylor's gonna present you a leaving
We're
town
just going
pie.
to eat like we normally eat with our hats. We're not going to get.
Why don't we
all
have a
dolled
going
up.
I'm
away
gonna,
party?
I'm gonna weep.
Maybe I'll go to the thing tonight.
Yeah, what if Jeff doesn't touch his meal at all? He's just crying the whole time.
You guys think you'll cry?
No, if you're leaving.
Can I make you guys cry? You think?
I don't think so.
In private?
I mean, you've left a number of times, and
John,
we haven't heard. You've disappeared.
You've been-
how many times?
That was
a
the
dozen times.
No, come on. Twice?
No, a bunch.
No.
Syracuse.
Yeah.
That was
After the
once.
girl dumped me that I was living with, I was
Yep.
homeless. I had to leave for a few months.
Oh, that's back when you lived next to the La Brea Tar Pits. That's another top John Little memory. Remember we got drunk at like noon?
Yeah, you both were over. We're going to do comedy there at the complex. We had an amp and a mic. You remember that?
Yeah.
We were
Oh, I
yelling at
do,
people.
Yeah. Yeah, I got
You
wasted.
yelled at a guy for not having a dog on the leash.
Yep.
And he yelled at you. You're like 6 floors up. And
Yeah, I was yelling.
put that dog on a leash. Fuck you. No, fuck you. You put that dog on the leash, sir. It's the law.
I
That was
remember
Joey Diaz.
Brandon Transvestal got a little upset because he also
He's going to
lived
get
there.
upset with that name. He's going to get
What?
upset.
That's a great comedy name. Topic. right
Varsity
now.
Johnny opening up.
Yeah, his wife was living there too.
By the way, go see Brandon Vestal. Hilarious dude.
He's torn all over.
He is.
Turn all over.
He's
What
all
happened
over
to
the
you
place.
getting on boat cruises as a comic?
COVID-19.
So that derailed you. Otherwise, you would have got on.
Maybe. I don't know.
Did you ever?
Remember I was working on the clean material?
Yeah. How'd it go?
Like less for more?
That was one of them.
Yeah.
That's boat
Yeah,
cruise
but
comedy.
How much clean material did you have? 'Cause
All
you
I need
were-
is 15 minutes, O'Neill. Anybody can do 15 minutes.
Yeah, but I remember for about a year you were trying to put that.
Then I
15
work up to
together.
30. Well, you know, with the spots I get
it
late
wasn't
night,
you, but-
it's hard to do clean late night in front of 10, 15, 20
I work
drunks.
clean all the time late at night.
No, you don't. Not once. Never. Have you ever?
But I said you got to be the real Johnny. Got to be varsity Johnny here.
When you
This-
guys bringing back the duo, that was my favorite.
that was
You guys were two Rickles on stage. It was magical. I've never seen anything like it.
we headlined Zanies in
peaked.
Nashville.
It went well, right?
And it was great.
We
Yeah.
peaked and we retired.
We did an hour.
You guys could keep doing it. Nobody does that.
You need
the
to-
Skylar brothers.
Yeah, the Skylers.
Skylar Brothers.
Skyler and Skyler.
Scholar?
Yeah, the
Skyler?
Scarborough.
Oh, the Scholar Brothers.
Scarler?
Scholar
Brothers.
the
Scholar.
Scar Guards.
Scarlet, yeah.
The Scar Guards.
The Road Scholar
They do it.
Brothers.
They're pretty good at it. But you guys have you guys,
because we're not related.
you're more off the cuff. Theirs was more
yeah, they
contrived.
have jokes.
You got to find a filth cruise. There's got to be filth cruises.
Yeah, maybe.
I keep saying you got to go on one of these
I could make
hedonism
it.
cruises.
I could make a living doing that. I guess. Yeah.
What?
Cruise.
Is that on the table for your
one of the
ruminations?
things? But I had that show.
What I think? Airline pilot.
Remember, I had that
train conductor. astronaut.
train conductor,
fireman?
astronaut. These aren't even on the table, O'Neill. God damn it.
Cowboy.
Cowboy's on the table.
It's on the table?
Yeah, Cowboy is on the table.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Cowboy.
Yeah.
Cowboy.
Handyman's on the table. I want to build shit.
How about mercenary?
Yeah, it's already on. It's already on, O'Neill. We're already doing
What's
that.
the most pedestrian thing
Just
on the
kidding.
table?
It's not true. What's the what?
Like put like something just like a gardener? Like what's like the most just thing we wouldn't think of?
You know, a lot of that shit I don't want to think of.
But you might have to.
Wait, if you stuck around, Aaron could take you under his wing because he is a softball manager. Not a bad gig.
I've given this 22 years in Los Angeles.
Are you good at softball? Aaron
And
will
I have
pay you to stay
stagnated
in
for
town.
the better part of a decade.
Aaron will pay
And
you
I
to
don't
be on
see
his squad.
things changing in another,
You wanna
another
be on
6 months. to
Team
a year.
Pizza Party?
Nothing's changing.
Or
out
Team
here for me.
Gnarls Hustle.
Team
What's it-
Gnarls Hustle.
Is that what it's called, Aaron?
He's fell asleep, man. He's not
It's
listening.
a gnarly hustle.
Gnarly Hustle.
You don't give a
Gnarly
fuck.
You want to be on
about
Gnarly Hustle or Pizza Party?
What's Gnarly Hustle?
It's softball teams, man.
Gnarly Hustle?
Yeah, we're selling merch.
I can't play softball.
Who says?
Do I have to play softball?
Yeah.
No, you just
kind of the
manage
gig,
it.
yeah.
I can manage. I can,
can
be a
manage.
manager, but that doesn't pay
Aaron,
anything.
what's the?
These are all
the-
unpaid gigs, man.
How much is the managing?
They don't make shit.
Two baseball,
Nothing. Free.
softball teams pay? Is it-
$0.
There you go.
There you go.
Are you losing money?
60,000 a year.
I probably have to pay to join.
Yeah.
He's losing money on this. But every year when he wins the softball cup, it's 20 grand bonus.
Dude, if you did a Patreon and you just went on stage with a pony and you were dressed in a varsity
You know how much
jacket.
a fucking pony costs, man?
You'd make it back.
It's a tax write-off.
You make it back.
It's
How
a
long does it take?
tax write-off.
How much does one of these ponies cost?
If you're the
Shetland
pony,
pony. So
Shetland pony.
Shetland ponies in the
Look
60s
it up. How much is
were,
it?
I'll look it
they're
up.
a huge
A
amount of
brand
money.
new, brand spanking new. You got to have a good
why
looking
not?
pony.
Why not get a
Get a
used
used
one?
A nice shiny
You
one.
don't have to start new.
Get one
nice
that's-
coat.
Get one that's almost
It
dead.
glistens in the light. There's bright lights.
You can
man.
get
want
one around
that glistens.
500 to 1500. You
you
go
go.
to the 500 to start.
Those
You go
are
low end.
garbage.
You need a trailer to
Those
put
are garbage.
on the back of your Toyota to haul them
The
around.
higher price is $1,500.
Yeah,
I
but-
can do that. I can make my money pretty quick on that.
Dude, you would make it back on YouTube views alone. You would make 10,000 a month. You video
No one's on
yourself.
Patreon doing pony comedy. You'd be
You
the
don't-
only
I
guy.
bet there are.
There's no
somebody.
one.
Somebody.
Guarantee it.
Not like you're doing it.
No.
You have good material. These guys think the pony is going to carry the show. The truth is, John's got great material. Doesn't even need the pony.
Yeah. What's he
brings
doing with the pony? What is he even doing with it?
You're riding it.
You're gonna have to work out like where do you probably have to wait outside or put the pony outside
Yeah.
while you're not performing.
There's a lot of
No,
logistic-
you ride the pony onto the stage.
No, but you can't let it hang out in the club
Right,
all
yeah.
night.
Well, no, someone comes and get you
There's
right
a-
before you go
yeah,
on.
There's a problem.
And I think anytime the horse does something good,
It's
you
like
don't-
being. It's worse than a prop comic.
You don't give
'cause
it
you're
a-
bringing a fucking live, unpredictable pony.
you don't give it
to
a
the show.
treat. You give it just straight alcohol, so you get it crazy.
Oh, yeah. And then,
alcohol and carrots.
but you have people feed the carrots through the zipper of their pants.
yeah. That's
part
it.
of the show.
Yeah, you bring them up, and who wants to feed? Who wants to feed my pony?
I thought we were going clean, so I could bring this pony on the cruise ship.
Well, there's nothing sexual about that. It's a carrot. Just
Yeah,
happens to be
in
held
your pants.
What are you insinuating?
And how I get this thing on the cruise ship?
Oh, we're not doing cruise ships. You're just going.
No, I'm
Lot
going
of-
full force.
A lot of
We're taking on the road.
Dramamine. They
We're
get sick.
Well, he gets a separate room right next to yours that's filled with hay.
I think you share it. You share one. You split your room in half.
You're like, hey, the pony has a view out the window. He's got a porthole, and I
Maybe
got
I'll have a
nothing.
balcony. I'll put him out on the balcony, leash him up.
Listen to this. This is from
Leash him
Google.
up. The thing would kill himself. He would jump off the edge and just hang.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. The cost of a miniature horse is based largely upon their confirmation. What does that mean? Size,
Papers.
read.
It's like papers.
And the
That means they're religious. You know, when you get confirmation, we're Catholic.
and the show record of the parents. You may be able to pick up an adult miniature horse looking for a home for $300 to $400. The prices typically range from $1,000 to $200,000. What kind of range is that?
Right, those 200,000s are really sweet.
Those are real tiny.
That's when you.
It's like
that-
a unicorn.
That's like year 10 when you've become Pony Man. John
Dude,
Pony
yeah.
Man.
These are great ideas.
If you're making $12 million a year,
I think
you have a
I'm gonna do
$200,000 pony.
How many a year?
If you're making $12 million a
12 million a year?
you get the $200,000 pony, and people
Okay.
take pictures sitting on it.
You better get it insured at Lloyd of London.
You have to. You're probably forced to.
Yeah.
They won't sell it to you unless you have insurance.
No, you should go through Esurance. Get your pony.
How about the
insured.
General?
That's good
Shaq.
too.
Shaq
Yeah.
likes it.
How about Geico?
I bet Shaq has a pony insurance.
Geico, Buffett,
What's that?
Geico.
What's that chubby broad from the Progressive?
Flo.
Flo.
Yeah.
Progressive.
She used to do improv, and then she just took the
I think she
progressive
still
job.
does. Doesn't she? She didn't do it anymore.
I don't know.
She did for a long
She
time.
must make made millions off fucking progressive.
She's rich.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
You should marry her. That should be your new business
I
plan.
think I don't know.
Remember we told you to drive the Oscar Mayer Wiener hot dog, and
Yeah.
you turned that down.
Yeah.
You turned down. Remember, I was trying. I even sent you
that didn't pay.
agents.
That was free again. Once again, it's a free
Good
plan.
publicity.
But remember when I
Nobody
sent you?
even pays attention to the hot dog.
You don't see the hot dog on the road. You're not paying attention to it.
Dude, you don't follow
You know,
it.
name a driver. Over
David
the past
Taylor.
10 years, name a driver of the
Ari
hot dog.
Shaffir.
Yeah, but you're talking about you could be the first famous driver. Someone's got to be
Yeah.
the first. You're looking at these things like, oh, I can only do it if someone's done it before. Well, how about when I said you should be the fake CEO of a Chinese company? I sent
Right.
you agents
Yeah.
in China. You never went.
Did you
Well,
meet
now-
with any of the agents?
Well, I burnt that bridge. I'm no longer allowed on, WhatsApp.
Well, that was 'cause you
or-
taught.
What was it? WeChat. WeChat.
And
You're
that's 'cause,
teaching.
yeah,
You got a little
I
crazy.
was teaching about America, the founding,
Didn't you teach them how to masturbate?
free speech.
Is that what you did? You taught them how to masturbate?
The Chinamans?
Jesus, man.
The Chinese?
The Chinese students that you taught via WhatsApp.
Yeah, I taught them many things.
I know, but what did you taught them something
Didn't
and
you
then they kicked you
Didn't
out.
you start? You started bad mouthing China, didn't you? To them, like telling them, like, here in America we
Yeah.
got freedom and we
They
got this.
they
and we got
can't
that.
they can't say certain things. And
What happened? Did they did your screen go black? They censored.
No,
you?
a lot of them got really nervous. Oh no! You can no! You cannot no! Then one explained, we cannot say these things in China.
And you're like, yeah, I'm not there.
Yeah, I'm in America.
I'm in my Muff Slammer apartment.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to agree with what I'm saying. None of you have to nod your
I'm
head.
teaching you the language.
Teaching you conversational English. If you're going to come to America, you're
Conversational.
going to
teaching
hear
you-
this kind of shit when
I'm
you come
teaching
to
you
America.
subversive
Get
English.
used to it.
You got some.
I
of
mean,
the-
you're not used to free speech.
You may have gotten a kid.
Hell, we don't
killed.
have it anymore.
You may be responsible for children's deaths.
Yeah. The first
I'm
phrase.
afraid of that. I
You,
think
you
maybe.
serious? Didn't
I
some
think so.
girl send you her panties or something?
Yep.
I used to do that to
And
my
her,
teachers.
and her
though.
tits. But she's like
She sent
20,
your-
she was like 25.
She sent your tits
no.
in the mail.
Yeah, they cut them off and said, "Stop talking to our students."
It was on the.
or more things like this will happen.
I made friends with a lot of them on WeChat,
You hang out with them.
and I'm banned from WeChat.
What are you
They may
on
have-
now?
They have murdered. They may have murdered some of the.
Aren't you on Wee Wee Chat where you watch people piss all the time?
I am.
That's his piss class. He
Yeah.
teaches.
I'll watch somebody take it.
Is teaching English to people on the table?
No.
No, not on the table.
How about
Like go to a foreign country and teach?
No, or like I don't know, take night class in U.S. somewhere.
No, I don't want to teach anybody anything.
My name is Mr. Johnny Ponyboy Varsity Little. I'm a teacher.
Do you think the franchise
Shetland Johnny.
You
Marie
teach it.
will Marie Callender
gotta pop.
take you back as a server?
Who?
Marie Callender? Didn't you work? Isn't that where you worked when you told them, "Here's a bowl of chili"? I ordered a cup.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of.
Well, that was Marie
clam chowder.
Calendar?
I gave them a bowl and they
Yeah.
wanted a cup.
Could
Yeah.
you go back to work for them?
That was a steakhouse that no longer exists.
Okay, never
So
mind.
that job's off the table.
Yeah.
You thought about going back to play college football. You probably have some eligibility left.
I do, and I'm
Thinking
working
about
on
it?
I'm one of like a punter, nothing physical,
No, come on.
or field goal kicker.
If you
yeah.
got on a team like a Division III,
Could I
football
be a
team,
field goal kicker? Say I had a tremendous leg I never knew about. Can I be a field?
That's
goal
like
kicker?
saying,
Yeah,
"Hey,
at this
depends.
age.
Hey, what if I was unbelievable at basketball? Could I get in the NBA?"
Yeah, of course.
What are you talking about?
Who's unbelievable at this age? But as a kicker, maybe you have a tremendous
No,
leg.
Not with your leg.
What if
the
I
best
kicked
is
a
a-
60 accurate
The
60
best is
yarder
the
every time?
punter. That's it.
Yeah, there's too much pressure in kicking because you have to make those
There's that guy who's the magician who's the punter.
Punter, you can blame getting that blocked on the line or whoever.
I say you try to play.
That's a quick.
football.
That's $450 a year.
Play-
500. What's the minimum?
Just play like a year of college football, like a junior college.
I think you open up a go-kart track in Texas,
That's not bad.
like a dirt track.
There's a lot of like insurance issues with the go-kart track.
There's issues with everything.
I don't know, man.
I say you
don't
get a
know.
Winnebago, you travel the country with your
Did you
pony.
say Winnebago?
A Winnebago.
Is that still a thing?
Yeah, what do you mean it's still?
Yeah, damn, you're old. Using terms like Winnebago?
What do you
talking
mean?
about like an RV?
Yeah.
Winnebago still makes fucking Winnebagos.
It's like the Band-Aid. It's what you call it.
Yeah, like a Q-tip or a Coke.
It's the brand.
Winnebago.
Wait, you're still using Coke?
What?
Kids aren't calling it Coke.
What do they call it?
Soft drinks.
Soft drink?
They don't drink them.
Soda?
They're not allowed to.
Soda stuff?
No.
They don't drink them.
No, they're not allowed.
Oh, really? They don't drink them? Have you seen these fucking kids?
They're vaping.
Yeah, what are they eating?
They're vaping.
What are they doing?
Yeah, they're painting themselves up like clowns.
Drinking Cheetos smoothies.
Red hot chili, cheese.
How old
Frito
are your
smoothies.
niece and nephew now? Are you going to be Uncle Johnny, or are they all grown up?
Nobody uses uncle anymore. It's just
They actually, some of them do.
It's Uncle Johnny.
Cool John.
Uncle John. They're little and big, both. there's a mishmash.
Quite a range.
Yeah, there's a
one's
lot.
2, one's 25.
A lot of them. They're all at fun ages.
You have more than 2? Well, you have 2.
4.
You have 4.
Four.
Wow, congratulations.
Jesus.
You've been busy. You've been a
I
busy
haven't
uncle.
done anything.
Have you thought about going to Mexico?
For what? Drugs? Get my head lopped
No,
off?
go down there, find a young bride.
In Mexico?
Yeah.
Like where? Tijuana?
no.
Like a foreign prostitute that
No.
glurinate out?
Yo, you got to go
One of
further
those?
down.
They say El Chapo left a vacuum, a power vacuum. You go right in. It's Gringo Johnny.
Maybe I just take shit over. Slowly.
go.
How do you do that?
You could be El Slapo. You just slap
I
motherfucker.
don't know if I'd be a good gangster. I think I'd be
You could
shitty
try.
at that. Probably
Try it
worse at
out.
that than comedy.
You don't know until you try.
Yeah, you should go to school for it. See if you like it.
But the thing is, comedy, you eat shit there, you try the gangster life, and you're out quickly. You're dead.
You just get killed.
Yeah, if I'm suicidal, I might do that.
Death by
I'm
gang.
not suicidal.
But you don't get. You said
I
you're not
enjoy
going to
myself.
get suicidal. You get homicidal.
If I were to.
Yeah, you said.
I'm
but I've
pretty-
asked you if you'd kill yourself, and you go
Never.
No. I
I'd
would.
kill you before I killed myself.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you said.
yeah.
Why don't you try the
I'll
rodeo?
put you out of your misery. I'll do it.
Good luck, John. People have tried. Few have succeeded.
Would you
fat
try?
fuck.
Would you try the
People
rodeo?
have tried.
Would you try the rodeo?
What?
A rodeo clown.
Riding a bull?
No, be the clown.
You know how old I am? There's
what?
things that are just off the table.
That's
that
not-
was never on the table.
Never.
I'm not throwing my back out and getting hooked on OxyContin for nothing.
That's how a lot
they
of
don't
people
make
start.
shit. Rodeo guys don't make shit.
Aaron, what do you make in the rodeo?
Look at the average rodeo rider. What's the top? Look at the top
No,
rodeo
the top
rider.
is millions. I saw real sports on
Well,
it.
look at the
It's
average.
millions.
Look at the
I'll
average
look
in the
it up.
top
I'm gonna look it up.
on the goddamn
Why you
rodeo
got,
riders.
you could be a rodeo clown. How much do they make?
That's even
I'm
worse.
serious.
It's
Medium
even
and
worse.
worse.
It's even better.
It's even worse.
You're the one who makes them laugh. You keep the guys safe.
by taking
You're
a
the
horn.
real heroes.
By taking a horn in the ass.
Median salary
Yeah, that's
$45,000
For what? Oh wow.
For the clown?
for the bull riders in the U.S.
For $45,000 to fucking break your back.
No, you
Top
you-
75% make $187,000.
Hey, newsflash, John. You only work 8 seconds a day.
It's a brutal 8
all
seconds.
you gotta
if you're
say on it.
successful. If you're not, you only
Yeah.
work 3 seconds. a
Yeah,
day.
2 seconds. 1.
Maybe you're just the guy who fucking gets the bull pissed. You slap its balls a few times to the
Yes,
board.
just start
Yeah.
squeezing his nuts. Come on, get pissed off, boy.
What you do is you fuck the cow, and you go, yeah, this could have been you piece of shit.
Bull riding seems like it'd be rigged because it depends on the bull you're riding. Some are more funky and spunky than the others.
Different bulls have different scores. There's some real mean ones, and you get a higher
like a
score.
degree
for
of
riding that
difficulty.
one.
Oh, are you assigned the bull or you
Yeah.
choose a bull?
You have
No,
to-
you're assigned
You
a
have to
bull.
live with it for a few years, see if you're compatible.
See, it seems like it's fishy. You're being assigned this bull or that.
Some
bull.
guys do that at night. They sneak in there and befriend the bull.
What do you know
so that
about
the bull?
You don't know shit about bull riding.
I went to
man.
the largest rodeo in the world in Calgary called Stampede. I spent a week there talking to bull riders.
It's weird. You wouldn't think the
That was
biggest.
bullfighting.
No.
They do all kinds of
I'd
stuff.
be a bullfighter before a rider.
Now you're going to Spain?
bull.
Yeah.
You just said you're old. You're like, I want to.
If you're gonna do it, you're gonna break your back, or you're just gonna take a quick death. I'm gonna kill. I could kill the bulls. I have a sword and a little thing. What do they call
You know,
it?
bullfighters do get killed.
Yeah, of course.
The good ones.
They all get killed.
Guys who've trained since they were
But I'd
youth.
rather go, come on, boom, stab.
You think you're more?
My chances are much better.
You're
as
better
a
than that
bull
than the-
fighter than a bull rider. Oh, they are.
I would say you have way better
Bull
shot at
fighter,
bull riding.
bull fighter. I got a chance.
There's like 10 of them.
bull
in the world.
riding. There's no chance. There's nothing but pain for me.
No, dude, there aren't that many guys that do it.
It's a life of
because it's too
Oxycontin and
dangerous.
fucking sipping through food through a straw as a bull rider.
You'll be a legend.
Hey, why wouldn't you eat solid food? Why are you drinking everything through a straw?
Because that bull kicked me up about 20 feet in the
you're
air.
lazy.
Then picked me up and did it again. Then picked me up and did it again. Because the clown sucks. He's picking me up and throwing
Oldest
me
bull
again.
rider in the PBR, pro bull riding, whatever that is, 63 years old, John.
There you go.
got time.
He's.
You got
You
five.
got-
You got 5 years. John.
Have you met that guy?
Yeah, he's my best friend.
I mean, look at his build.
Let's see him.
60-something
I'm
years
gonna
old.
see him.
I bet he
Ken-
looks like
Ken
a goddamn
Ashton.
farmer.
No, he weighs 380 pounds. 5'4".
Did I tell you about my theory?
The
on-
bull can't get him off his back.
Right? Yeah.
He's squat.
It may be right. You might be better at that being smaller.
He looks like Dale Earnhardt.
Looks like Daniel LaRusso.
Give his stats, like how tall he is, how much he weighs.
He's
I bet he is smaller.
6'8", 350.
No, he isn't. Is he really?
His feet touch the ground. That's why the thing just jumps up. Can't just barely racks him in the nuts.
He's bigger than the bull.
He wears a cup.
Let's see his height, if they list his height.
He's one of those 600-pounders, 600-pound life.
Yeah, former bull rider. They lower him onto the bull with a crane.
Oh, he's a Canadian fella.
Whoa.
Dude, I'm telling you, Canadians, that's where the rodeo
I
started.
think the Canadians may be tougher than Americans, actually.
Whoa.
What do you think?
Shots fired.
This is the heaviest. This claims the heaviest bull rider's 6'2", 190. These guys are thin.
Yeah, the thinner you are, the better. That we can kind of.
It's like my size.
I mean, you think
It's
you
not that small.
think you get a bigger guy, you weigh it down, you anchor it.
Well, you're not going to weigh down a bull.
You'll break
This thing's
his
like
back.
600 pounds,
Is that the man who
Pure
broke the
muscle.
bull's back?
Did you say 600 pounds?
700,
These
800.
things are like 1,300 pounds.
1,500
Yeah,
pounds.
we had a bull that was like 2,000 pounds. He was too big to breed.
It depends on the bull that you're assigned by the corrupt system, man.
Whoa.
Don't you know anything about goddamn bull riding?
Aaron,
Can I cuss on here?
No, Aaron cut you out. That's why, because you were cussing.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't cuss on here.
You can't say fuck or piss.
We're gonna get fined. 13.
Have I been cussing?
No, you're gonna have to leave L.A.
The FCC is going to come knocking on your door.
Things have changed with your show, man.
Dude, we've been talking about butt fucking,
Pussy.
coming.
I said pussy, naked pussy.
That's right.
You've been cussing the whole fucking
You
time.
guys are like court reporters. You remember everything. You read it back to us.
Yeah, like you read it back to us. And us, we mean the general population.
Have you given any thought to dating foreign women and getting a 90-day fiance like I've asked you to?
That is a great.
Yeah, you have. Is this working? I
know
got
myself.
unplugged or something.
You have an audio issue
Aaron,
there?
are you alive?
I don't hear.
I don't hear Aaron.
Yeah, it's working. Did somebody kick out the headphone amp?
I don't know.
Is
Hey.
the red light on?
The red light district.
Is this mine?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
I can hear now. For a
Plug
second
it in.
there,
Plug it back in.
Plug it in.
Hello?
Plug it in. I hear it.
What if you turn all the lights
Hello.
off?
Hello.
Yeah,
There
no,
we
you're
go. I
good.
can hear it now.
You should go on 90-day fiance.
Yeah, why don't you?
Oh yeah, you've talked to me about this
Yes,
before.
you'd be
Yeah,
a star.
Yeah.
Represent the U.S. Some of these guys are.
Did you watch the last?
Oh, of course.
Thing? Was it the last one? Was the little bald boy that liked to fart a lot?
Yeah.
He lived with his grandpa.
The one guy won't take his hat off.
Right. Yeah. He won't take his hat
There's
off.
a fully bald guy, and he leaves hair on the lower, like from his ears
The guy that
down on
won't
the
take
back
it
of
off?
his head. Yeah. And she's like,
Did he ever take it off?
the lady got pissed at him and took it off. It was like Darth Vader without the helmet.
The
He-
last
he
I saw, he had taken pictures of her tits while she was sleeping,
Sent
and
him
she
to
was
his ex.
furious.
Sent him to his ex.
and she ratted him out.
He said,
The ex ratted him out.
That's assault.
He said, I wanted her to see.
That's assault.
Ain't cool.
He said, I wanted her to see what a hot babe I was dating.
What happened with those
Jasmine,
two? Were they still together?
They somehow made it through it.
That's
Really?
insane.
She's gonna fuck him up.
Oh,
for
she's
the
gonna
rest of his
kill
life.
him. She'll kill
She's
him.
gonna get back at him.
She always says, like,
She's just being with him to fuck
he
his life
proposed
up.
to her, and she said, "Oh, now you're stuck with me." Did like this crazy laugh. I'm like, she's gonna kill
Yeah,
you, dude.
she's going to fuck every neighbor.
Oh, she's on OnlyFans now, by the way.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
She left there.
That's
she lives
crazy.
here and is on.
But
like,
with
Los
the
Angeles.
guy. The
Yeah.
guy's still with her.
No, it lives in the U.S.
Yeah.
Why don't you do this? You've dated a number of foreign, I mean, extremely foreign women.
Yes, in the U.S. That's where
So,
you're going wrong.
This is what's wrong with this now? Because every time we give you an idea,
A lot of insurance
some
issues.
sort of problem with it.
You're gonna have to raise like $10K if you want to bring them over on the K1 visa. It's
What?
expensive, yeah.
Jesus.
So there you go. You've already.
how much do you
that's
make?
his deterrent.
How much do you
right
make
there.
on the show?
It's weird. They all claim to be
Do
broke,
they cover it?
but they are all.
Do they
no,
cover it on
they
the
never-
show? They say we got.
Are you
this.
sure they don't cover it?
I don't think so.
So
If they cover it, I'll do it.
But you got to apply.
And you
Give
got to
them a
find a
video.
woman.
You got to start a relationship now.
What do I got to do? Get on some Russian.com?
Yeah, or like
Why-
Colombian.
I don't think the Russians are a
Yeah.
big draw right now. I would go South America.
Yeah, they are. They want to leave. How about
No, I'm
Ukraine?
saying I don't think
For TV.
TLC right now wants to have Russians.
Especially-
I'll go to the Ukraine right now and pick up one during the wartime.
Did you see the little person?
That'd make for good TV.
Did you see the little person on this season from
Yeah.
Russia?
Yeah.
They threw her off for N-bombs on social media.
Threw her
Said
off what?
She's unapologetic. Threw her off the show.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that portion.
Well, they didn't cover it. They just took her off the show.
So they just ended it.
Yeah,
without
like,
any-
you're out.
Yeah,
The guy had sex with her.
yeah.
Fully grown man.
I think he thought she could walk, right? Or he didn't?
But he was talking to her for 15 years. What,
Yeah.
what didn't he know?
Yeah.
He was acting like he didn't know.
15 years?
You know,
yeah,
that-
that he was a kid, like a teenager.
He looked like an archer.
Oh, he was a fucking idiot. I
his-
hated that guy.
Yeah.
Hated
His dad looked like a wizard. You see his dad with
Weird.
the gray hair,
Dude,
the gray eyebrows?
the guy wore workout tights.
That's exactly what the family needed, was a goddamn midget.
The guy wore a workout
little
tights
person, I mean.
at all times. You just got us canceled. Thanks a lot.
There
now
you go.
I don't hear anything again.
I don't hear-
it. John is
Did we get
kicking
canceled by
something
somebody?
out.
What happened?
John. Aaron, can you hear us?
It's the power light goes off.
John, what are you kicking?
I'm not kicking anything. I'm not. There's no way I can kick.
We're having a rolling blackout.
Uh-oh. Aaron's come out from
Aaron's
behind the
on
booth. Aaron's coming out of the booth.
Oh, John, have you ever
Oh,
seen Aaron in
Christ.
real life?
Yeah, I saw him earlier.
Oh, it's bad.
What happened?
It was you, John.
Did I kick something? I didn't. There's no way to kick it.
I think the ghost of Brody Stevens isn't happy you're here. Do you have beef with him?
Nah.
Are you sure?
Had a real good time with Brody.
You didn't say anything weird to him at the buffet?
Brody. I don't have any problems. I mean,
No, never.
Oh, we did
Uh-oh.
early on. I'm sorry. We did actually.
Here we go.
Very early though.
Here
What
we go.
was it?
Sounds like you had a lot of early problems.
When I was doing open mics, very early days, like we're in the beginning. I was eating shit in front of like 10 people.
Why weren't you doing material? Why were you just eating
Shit is it smells bad, but it actually tastes like pudding.
It was an Andy Kaufman
Okay.
time for
So you
John.
take a
Guys,
dump
eat
and then
shit?
you would eat it, and everyone would be like, "Oh, that's pretty fucked up."
We're gonna talk about shit and tits. Is that what we're doing?
Go ahead with the Brody.
Shit and sex.
It's a comedy podcast. I'm trying to lighten the mood. Right now, it's been very sad because of your departure.
Has
Yeah.
it been sad?
Yeah,
The listeners are
it's
upset.
sad.
I bet they are.
This could be the last. This will probably be the last time you're ever on the show.
Probably.
Even if you stay in LA, we'll never have you back.
Yeah. They've been asking about beach cops for a while.
When
We're
you
gonna-
coming on? We
can you
need
have-
one more time.
you do
man.
beach
And I
cops?
don't have answers for them. All I can tell them is the last time I was on Beach Cops, DeWitt, I think this is what it is.
Yeah.
He talked about getting pegged by his wife with a
Yep.
7-inch dildo.
You said anything over 4 is gay.
Right.
Yes.
Much more than a butt plug. You're taking a good size cock in your ass,
But even from
Yeah.
a woman, though. It's a woman administering it.
or he's at least bisexual. And I don't have a problem with him doing it. I don't
He
give
is
a shit.
bisexual. He's
I don't care.
He's openly bisexual.
But don't get pissy about it. I'm just telling you what's going on. And
We want
she calls them the F word. Not
Yeah.
fuck.
a slur.
The other one.
A
Yeah.
slur, yeah.
A gay slur.
Yeah.
And it makes him cry, and she enjoys it. And I thought it was funny, so I did a little act out. I was drunk. I made fun of his little friend who works on a show. He didn't like that either. That's why I'm not on Beach Cops, if people want to know.
You're-
Let's just go and fucking let it
we
out.
will- want
come
you back.
Will
Yeah,
we
come
squash
on.
the beef live on Beach Cops?
He wants to talk about it.
Okay, he wants to talk about it.
All right.
Trust me, all he does is talk about it.
Yeah,
He wants you back.
so I don't know. But the Brody Stevens, I did a minute and a half. You're supposed to do like 3 minutes. I just dropped the mic and left. And he runs up. He goes, "You don't do that. You be professional. You finish your time.
He must have been
This is
taking
an
a-
honor to be on this stage. You don't ruin it. What do you do?" I go, "I'll be a professional when I'm paid." He goes, you just ruined your life. What happened?
5 minutes. We got to wrap it up.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh, my God.
And that was my only deal with Brody.
Yeah.
But we didn't get off to a good start.
Nah,
But that's how I met Skakel, I believe. He enjoyed it.
That was great.
He loved it.
Hey, I enjoyed it. That's where
It's
Brody
Wrestle-
picked it
He
up.
loves WrestleMania,
Yeah.
and he came out. And,
And then
chaos.
later you and Brody patched things up, but now you and Earl are on the outs.
evidently, I've been big league by Earl.
Man.
Well, who's going to the strip club?
I don't know if they want me to mention their names. I don't know what.
Do you have a good crew? I would like to go, but
I've sent you the crew.
I know, but are they all in? You said you sent me 2 people.
A lot of
that
maybes.
20 could be possible.
Half of them that I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Any celebrities?
TV people?
Yeah.
One guy on there may actually have a VIP section already laid out for him, right?
Maybe. Yeah. He's
In a special.
he may know him by name, like the real name.
Special entrance.
Yeah.
Well, he may know their middle name.
Maybe Cotton Candy, but to him it's just.
He also knows their check routing numbers because I'm sure he sends them all
Yeah.
out.
Venmo, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. He might have.
He
that.
also knows their interests, like side interests.
Do strippers take Venmo now?
I think they probably do Zelle.
That's interesting. That's taxable though.
Hey, look at this old man talking
You want
about
to go
Venmo.
cash? You want to go cash if you're a stripper?
I think they'll take any form. I mean,
Bro, yeah,
you're not going to turn it down.
Yeah, turn your nose up to the money. Yeah,
With cashes, yeah, definitely. But who's carrying cash other than me?
me.
And I always carry lots of
Why
it.
don't you guys
try to take it from me,
empty your
John.
wallets? Let's see who's got more cash.
Well, guys, it's been a goddamn pleasure.
Hold on. Are we emptying our wallets?
Well, look at this money
What are
bags.
you doing? You did this? Wow, what kind of loot are you? What is that?
You never know when you might have to buy something, John.
See what I got.
Here it
See if
comes.
I can beat you.
John Little's emptying
Oh,
his
he's got
pockets.
some change. He's got a couple dollar bills.
2 of them, 3 of them.
He's dropping his money.
Letting it rain.
I don't know if that counts as
Is that going to
carrying
be
cash.
Saturday night? You're like, hey, by the way, can I get those back? I want to make it rain for the next lady, too.
There's a bit of a drought over here.
Yeah.
Bring them back.
I got to reuse my raid.
She turns her back.
Bring in a craps, the hook thing. Just bring it back to you.
Why don't you say you believe in recycling rainwater? So you're going to take those back.
But that's where I saw my first butt naked pussy. Or
Gonna be your last?
Pussy ass naked. What do we call it?
Is it you gonna retire? This is your last?
It'll be my last one I see too.
Wow,
Done.
man.
You're done seeing pussy?
Done it. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. That's good.
On the dick now. Country dick.
Congrats.
Dude,
Texas cock.
if I came back and you were wrestling with a cowboy but naked, fighting and fucking.
Kind of like you and Ari. You've done these things already.
I've lived a life, John.
Yeah, you have.
I've ridden a Shetland pony.
All right, let's get out of here, John. We salute all you've done for the Danish and O'Neill
You are
show.
a true American hero.
You're a true blue beach Shetland pony. We salute you. We wish you nothing but luck thinking about your life.
Thank
in
you.
Oklahoma.
And also, if you're ever back in town, hit us up. But this, literally, listeners, viewers, this may be the last time.
Might be
most
it.
likely the last time you'll ever see John Little on the show.
And we're going to leave the last minute. Aaron, we'd like you to give some words about your time with John here today.
You're putting him on the spot.
Yeah, can you say some nice things about John, please?
They don't have to be nice, Aaron. You just your honest opinion of what you
Do
think.
you think good things are in the future for John?
Sure.
There you go.
Very reassuring.
That's it.
Sounded very.
Wow.
I'm very
Hit up
confident.
John Little. You want your Twitter? You want any people to hit you up?
He's done. He's
John Little 38. If you know, I'm not no good stuff on there. Just a bunch of ramblings. I mean, saving the good stuff for the notebooks.
a hell of a promo.
But I interact with your fans. They'll reach out. And they DM me and stuff. And
Yeah, look through my horse shit.
they snitch on you guys sometimes. You know what they're
shit.
saying about you on the beach cups? I know you don't watch beach cups, but these motherfuckers.
That's Andy Lyle. I know who that is.
There's a lot of them. You got
All right.
a lot of snitches out
John,
there.
thanks for coming in. And
Thanks for having me, guys.
see you when we see
It's
you.
always been a pleasure.
And thanks for
coming on here and seeing you when you first arrived, all squeaky clean. This guy didn't have a beard. He didn't have long hair. This guy
I
had
look
hair.
the same.
Yeah, you had more hair.
A little more hair.
Yeah, didn't have glasses.
I
You look be-
wear contacts.
Let's face it, you look better. We all look
with
a little better.
glasses.
Huh?
I want to thank you for all your appearances on this show.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
You've done excellent work.
Thank
yeah,
you.
you should be proud of it.
It's really the only podcast I was asked a lot, and I kind of
You said I'm well, you did a kind of exclusive with Danish and O'Neill.
Now you're free.
So you
I
couldn't
did
do them.
but I just kind of wiggled my way out of those.
Yeah. Well, it's been good knowing you, John.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Been a good time.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Around the
Goodbye,
world.
John.
Very sad.
Around the world.
The Danish and O'Neill podcast. Fun for the whole family.
For the whole family. That's new.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.